Fighter 6.
Fighting is an art. And this is our canvas. Here, we flex our style, our passion, our creativity, our skills. We come here to break rules, to bend minds, to change the game. This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
Fighter 6.
Available now.
Hey everybody, welcome to the new Challengers Tournament here on Capcom Fighter. Sajam, joined by the lovely ARUUU. How are you?
Hello. Hi, Sajam. How are you?
I'm chilling, feeling good. It's a stormy little day here in SoCal, so we're like tucked inside to play some video games today, which should be a great time. We are here for the new Challengers Tournament. For those of you who are unaware, they've been streaming and practicing and doing all kinds of stuff because, kind of like the CR Cup they did over in Japan, we've taken a bunch of new players, 9 new players, and paired them with 3 different captains who are fighting game veterans. And we have an awesome show today where we're going to be having a bunch of new players face off, the captains face off, some new players of Street Fighter, some old players of Street Fighter, some of them getting very old now. A lot of us have been playing fighting games for a long time, and it should be a good little mix of action of players who are new, players who are experienced, and it should be an awesome time for you guys today. So we have some graphics that are going to be showing you guys who's going to be participating. Of course, check out their channels if you haven't already. If you have some advice you want to give to people, if you're like, hey man, when they come near you, just hit them, and then they'll be like, okay, I'll just do that. Yeah. Sounds great. That's it's like the perfect kind of advice people give when you learn fighting games. They're like, when he gets close, just punch him.
Yeah,
You're
good
like,
advice.
Yeah, I'll just do that real quick.
Yeah.
Just punch him. Yeah, when he just shows up. When he's in the air, hit him out of the air. You're like, great. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you're
Sounds
starting
perfect.
to sound like me when I'm giving advice.
That's what you got to do, right? That's just how it goes. So this is going to be our tournament format for today. It's not going to be winner stays on, which, some people call Pokemon style. It's going to be player A versus player A on both teams, player B versus player B, player C versus player C, and then the captains are going to be battling off. It's 10 points apiece, so in theory it could be 20-20 at the end of this perfect vision that we have there, and then we'll figure out the tiebreaker situation at the end. All of the teams are going to be playing, so all 3 teams will play against each other. We'll have the first team and second team, then second team, third team, first team. That'll be the breakdown of how that's going to be going today, and then we'll have a finals match at the end. And there's a special format for that finals. You can see here we have the normal thing down to the captain's match. It's just at the end there's a special first to one match that we'll have. It's just one game, and it's any of the players who they want to nominate up against the captain. If they beat the captain, they get 30 points, which is a ton. And if the captains win, you get nothing because you're supposed to win. You're the captain. So that gives you a chance to be a hero for your team, basically. Like if you win and you get 30 points, you're just good to go. You might have saved your team and just won the whole thing straight up. But it is going to be tough, I think, to beat up those captains. So, I wish them the best of luck. Of course, they are all playing today, not just for fun and everything, but also for this $15,000. Thanks to Capcom. It's very sweet of them to put in a bunch of prize money for this. And everybody gets some nice, juicy prize money. Besides just a nice time playing Street Fighter, you get the viewers that come in and help out. And they're like, hey, you're playing Street Fighter? I'll watch you. I'll check out your channel, and you can watch them playing some games. But it's cool that there's some prizing as well.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, 15,000 smackaroos. What? You should just jump in at the last minute, like ascend from the top rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Get some of that money. You just I challenge you for the money. That's your job. I revealed the
secret boss. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna show up at the end and just be like, it's my money. But yeah, we also have the schedule of what we're going to be doing today. So you're like, who's playing who? What's going on? Team Tyrant. This is the Resident Evil team, in case you guys are curious. Up against Swagnamalo, which is the Monster Hunter team, because Magnamalo is a monster. For Monster Hunter, hence Swagdamalo. And then the VTuber team. VTuber is the best game Capcom has ever made. Their team name is Chumbas.
Oh yeah, I think that's a meme going around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You? I don't know what it is. I'm like the uncultured folk here. You can tell me what is this? What's this
I
meme?
think it's like saying oomphy. You know what oomphy is, right?
It's like I heard it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I've heard
it's
it.
like if you're like mutuals with someone, they're your oomphy, and I think that's another way of like saying oomphy. So
Okay.
I think their chumbas are like saying they're like everybody's friend, except I'm just looking way too deep into it, but I
No.
think it's a meme like that has something to do with oomphy.
See, like when fighting game players say like that's like a meaty or like that's plus on block. Like this, we have our own language. I'm learning a new
Well,
language.
we have our own language.
Yes, yes. I'm learning my own. Like this is a new language to me, so I like this. I'm learning some new words. I gotta write this down in my Duolingo. I gotta see if there's like a VTuber Duolingo that I can
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
check out. Yeah, there's got to be, right? Like there's all these terms that you'll be learning. So we're gonna have our first two teams throw off. By the way, go down. We have a list of the players here. You can see them, which is gonna be cool. So this is who's gonna be throwing down, battling it out for the two teams, Team Tyrant and Team Swagdamalo. You can also see their captains down there at the bottom, Justin Wong and Long Island Joe, L.I. Joe. Look at him looking up at his team with like just pure glee. Like he's just staring up at his team like, I'm so proud of you. Look at you all go. I'm so proud of you gamers. Like this face really cracks me up. And it also, sweetheart. Both of them are very kind. All of our captains,
Yeah.
including Kizzy, they're all really, really kind.
I saw them being really, really kind and like patient on stream, and it made me feel like, oh, I can learn the game, you know? Because people are definitely going to be nice to me and very kind when I'm learning.
Yeah, that's everybody famously very nice when you learn.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, but that's the thing is like, if you ever wanted to learn fighting games, the cool thing is that the streams that they did with these streamers are like perfect for you. It's basically like you get to
Yeah.
sit in on a little coaching
Yeah,
session.
no, I loved it. I really,
Yeah.
really think it highlights how easy it is to get into the FGC and like play fighting games.
Right.
But also like there's a lot of information to learn, and then we'll see in a bit, you know.
Yeah, exactly, which is really cool. And in case you guys are curious about our players here, by the way, that we're going to be having, we have some cute little videos that we put together showing their like training, everything they've been doing, and how their coaches have been getting ready for the competition today.
Make noise for Team Resident Evil.
Every time fighting games come out, I always play them.
I love everything Street Fighter, even though I'm not good at it.
Pretty hyped to learn some more about it and actually get good.
First thing and foremost, we need an official team name.
Team Tyrant.
Let's get perfect. So we got Ken, Honda, and Cammy, right, team?
Yeah.
We're gonna get deep in this for sure. The number one thing about fighting games is that you can be annoying. Being annoying means you're probably doing the right thing. If someone can't block it, guess what?
It's their fault.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of people are going to do this. This is going to start happening. The idea of changing the way you play has to come in. Yes, now it's like, okay, Honda players play just like this. I know it's boring. Oh, you're going to jump. I'm going to hit you out of the air with this nice big chop. You're going to come close to me. I'm going to headbutt you. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, you
Oh,
still did it.
dropped it.
I know this is annoying, but we're going to get it. Wait. There you go.
There it is. All right.
Same thing. Oh my god.
Done.
So you just wait until they're spamming the fireballs, then you just launch yourself into it.
That's gonna hit me 100%.
Yes! Oh, that's cool.
I'm blocking right now. See, you get a free anything. Here you go.
Oh, I see. So that's when you want me to, like, I then to go into a combo.
You can press down and the two buttons while he's doing those slaps. There you go. You got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I didn't know. I thought I had to wait till the animation played, then did it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got you.
you can
Okay, so
go
you're
right
canceling
now.
it.
You've given me
I think-
tons of tools to succeed, I think.
I'm feeling pretty good, Joe.
Dude, you're ready, man. You're ready. What you just did right there, Kat, was perfect.
Team Tyrant, woo!
How do these flip-flops stay on?
Yeah, that's something I can't help you with.
You know, I love that he said that the flip-flops stay on from Honda, but what about like the beer belly six-pack he's got? Like no one questions the fact that he is both like
That's
vast.
not important.
No?
It's the flip flops.
Yeah. Ryu fights in flip-flops too, now that I think about it. DJ,
It's the way. It's the way to do it now. It's the new trend.
do you think you could run a mile in flip-flops?
Yeah, I think I could.
I
Because
think I
I can
could.
pick up things with my feet. So I feel like I could just hold the flip-flops in place and start running.
That made it way scarier. I'm like, now I'm genuinely terrified. Like, that scares me. All right, that's good to know. You're, yeah. I think I was going to say I could run in flip-flops because I would make it like 5 feet and then they would explode. And then I just
see.
run barefoot for the rest of the mile.
Makes sense,
So
makes sense.
that's what would happen. But in case you're curious, we have our other team's video ready to go so you can learn a little bit more about what their training session was like.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Super duper nervous because I don't normally play fighters.
We're Team Monster Hunter, so I get it.
I want to hype people up.
Yeah, the game is really fun. This is the best excuse ever to actually finally play this.
I believe in you guys, okay?
We're supposed to decide our name?
So, who's the one that mentioned Swagamolo?
Swagnamalo, right? Like, yo, that's it. That's the perfect name, dude.
Like,
Oh my god,
there's
I
no-
just
like, there's
spam
no
my
mechanic.
meter.
Yeah, no, that is good to spend the meter because then you're aware that the meter exists. Most people, they just don't know that the meter exists. But if you get the reward of perfect parry,
Dude, I just got it! As you said it. If I pull one of those off in a match,
yeah,
people are going to crap their pants.
I can't dragon punch it.
you can.
I can?
It's
How
clean.
fast do I have to hit this?
No, you just do it. Watch.
Oh,
Free.
oh, just do it. Okay, got it.
So you can also Tensho kick those.
Okay. The window is so small.
You're doing it way too early. There you go.
Okay.
You can see the gravel hit and you win. Would this crouching medium attack combo after the standing medium attack?
No, because it's more than because it's above 7 frames.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. You do drive rush, drive impact. Yep. There you go.
I've never seen that play before in Platinum. That is not a Platinum play.
So knowing how to do my combos is one thing, but what happens when the target is moving?
When you are playing in the actual match, don't think about winning. Think about, okay, I learned this today. Let me try to land this in the actual match. Your next step is getting these combos into your muscle memory.
This is solid. Okay. Now I just got to practice these combos and everything will be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
More than a normal player would learn like 20 hours of grinding rank ladder. You've taught me so.
I appreciate that.
Street Fighter 6 is a lot of fun.
So there you have it. They got a little coaching session from Justin Wong. He was very nice as always. Yeah. It seemed like, I got to say, his team seemed confident. Like, no one seemed like, oh, I just learned and I don't know. Like, everybody seems like, I got it. I know how to play.
Especially like saying like, no, I can do it. I can do it. Like they're very, very confident. But I guess if you have him as a coach, like you're just like, I got this in the back.
Yeah, you can't really like get coached by Justin and be like, all right, that sucked.
Yeah.
That was really bad. But it's really funny he showed like trying to up kick Honda. That's tough. All right, like even if I was in training mode and Justin was like up kick this, I would struggle. So it's not just you. It's a tough ask. But those are our first two teams. They're going to be playing against each other next, which should be really fun. I think I'm curious to see their order because I know that the order is like a blind pick, which means both teams select their order independently, and then whoever ends up wherever. So there's no like you send up one and then we get to pick and then, back and forth. So it's gonna be interesting. And we got a bunch of different characters to check out today. So we'll see our first match. Burke Black up against Bakba Soup. It looks like our first match. Edmund Honda versus Chun-Li.
Oh, that's so funny.
I like that that he's a pirate. That's my favorite thing about Burke. He's a pirate, and I think that's cool. That's neat. There's not. How many other pirates do you know?
None.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're legally not supposed to know very many
legally
pirates.
I know 0.
Like literally none. Yeah. No, a pirate's cool. I think that's like the most, and he's like a wholesome pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wholesome, like Luffy.
Yeah, that is true. So you do know another pirate.
No.
Oh. All right. I was keeping you on your toes. I got to make sure. I'm like, all right. No, but he's like, I've been checking out a lot of people's streams, and it's like, it's cool to see because they've been playing Street Fighter and then they've been playing other stuff too. And so like checking out their streams when they're playing other games, and I'm like, I could see this. So, like, this makes sense.
Yeah, and they bounce off each other very well. Like it's like just not even only like are you learning while watching, but it was very entertaining too. To see everybody bounce off each other. It was really fun.
And there's been like a trend of players who don't play fighting games, like learning them recently. So it's always nice to watch because you get reminded of like what's hard for a new player.
Exactly, yeah.
And you're like, oh, I forgot that this is like a thing I learned. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's always how it goes. Looks like we got our match here.
Ooh.
Bakba Soup versus Burke Black. Yeah, I got to imagine if you're Justin, then and you're gonna teach someone Honda, you got to be like, okay, they're gonna throw stuff at you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that is gonna be that is gonna be a thing. Dude, look at this pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is insane right now.
One thing about Justin is that he is down to teach someone something simple and cheap. So this is like Bakba Soup's plan is really good. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I gotta say, I'm impressed that so first of all, the Chun-Li game plan looks good, but also I love the executing it's harder than it looks. You know?
I'm really bad at reacting to like projectiles, so like this looks like a nightmare for me. Like this is like would be very difficult for me to overcome because I just don't know how to even react to projectiles, like try to just jump, but then how do I close in, you know?
Exactly. And I think that's why Justin probably was like, this is the game plan.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you're going to do. Nice. Gets to level 2. Is there an extension after? I got to see, actually. A little jump in. Oh, my.
Oh, that was a good grab.
That's a big dude. Oh, it didn't hit all the way. Okay, so Kikosho doesn't kill. But at this point, you're just waiting for the jump or something. Yeah, the fireballs. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Does Honda not have projectiles?
He's got none. With the belly that big, it's too hard to throw fireballs. I think that's what it is. Like
maybe that's it.
Yeah, he's just a little too hefty, you know? He's struggling to get those projectiles out. But basically, like, the game plan Chun-Li is doing makes a lot of sense. Because Justin is like, he's a very, what we call in fighting games lame. He's a very, like, fundamentally sound, boring player. He's a boring guy. He's not winning any exciting match awards. So the game plan he taught was you do fireball, and if they jump, you anti-air. And that's it.
I see. So, like, very, very safe and very, okay.
Yeah.
Planned out.
Yeah. Simple, solid, and, like, kind of like you can't go wrong, you know? Like timeless.
Yeah, I see.
So I like it. It's a very smart choice from Justin, and I think, you know, if you're a new player, as you mentioned, getting over fireball sucks, right?
Yeah, no. It's really hard, especially because, like, when I played and then, like, I had to go up against JP, and all I was, like, seeing are, like, projectiles and stuff. I was like, I don't like this.
You know, it's funny you said just projectiles because Yipes on commentary calls JP just projectiles.
Oh, really?
Yep, just projectiles. JP. That's what he does. He just goes Pierce, and he just throws some projectiles at you. So we're gonna see the same thing. I wonder. Ooh, look at the change.
Oh yeah.
Burke start walking away because her fireball doesn't go full screen. It runs out like halfway. So if you walk all the way away, it actually won't reach you. You see like that. So there is a little. I wonder if Li Joe said that was like, hey, ahoy, this is what you need to do. You gotta like walk all the way away, and then this is what you're looking to do. This is already like a much
better.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Little command grab action, and now she's in the corner. Look at this. Oh man, the adjustment is very good. I have to. Oh, the double whip. But I gotta say, this is the value of having coaching. This might be a problem though.
Yeah.
Double, triple drive rush throw, quadruple drive rush throw.
If it works, you keep doing it. Oh, there we go.
It's funny because it would have worked again. It would have actually worked on that last try. But, you know, it's just right when you try something new. But, yeah, I think, you know, one of the first things you learn about fighting games is that if something is working, you just keep doing it.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
It's not my fault or my job to make you stop something, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, if you just get kicked in the head over and over, like, that's a you problem. That is not a me problem.
I'm curious, what do you do there?
So when she tries to throw you, you just throw back.
Okay.
Is basically, or you jump, or like backdash, or like try to get out of there. But if you don't know, that's gonna kill here for sure. If you don't know, well, actually, maybe it's a little close. If you don't know, then it's very hard to stop. And just like that, 2-0, Bakba Soup cleaning up and executing a very simple but very sound game plan, like perfectly.
Yeah.
Which is what you want.
Yeah, no, having Justin as a coach is very scary.
Yeah, he's going to teach you. The thing about Justin is he's going to teach you something boring and good. Like, he's like a big pile of vegetables.
Yeah, he'll probably teach you, like, 3 or 4 things and make you perfect those things.
Yeah, Justin, he's just like a big old plate of veggies. Like, you know it's good for you, but you want to do something. You want a little excitement in your life.
I imagine them being like, Justin, I did this 10 times. You'd be like, great, do it 20 more times.
Yeah, 10 times on the other side and 20 times more.
Just
like,
walking around all of his students being like, okay, do it again. Okay, do it again.
Yep.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah, and then you're just like, finally, I did it. He's like, all right, we can go on to lesson 2. This is how you block. Like, it's just the most like boring, effective stuff. That's Justin's style, and I think it's cool that you see it reflected in his coaching.
100%.
And yeah, I'm curious about like kind of what we see from each player, because that was the first of each of their students, right? So obviously, you know, we saw there was like some adjustments between the games, so I'm assuming there's some coaching going on between the players. So I'm curious about what the second like kind of breakdown of what they're going to be doing is. But Justin, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with him, the student and the master. They both did a nice job.
Really, really good job.
Very cohesive there in their game plan. And I gotta say, like, if Bakwa keeps playing, like, I could see that game plan taking him very far, you know?
Yeah, it was very, very aggressive. Knew exactly when to jump in, when to back off. Like, very, very good.
Yeah, and like when you have like a very sound like foundation, you know, it's very easy to keep improving, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like you learn some like tricks, some gimmicky stuff that's not going to take you far. Like everything that was done there was just effective, good Street Fighter. So our next match, we have Deer up against Krim, the Asian Avenger. I keep saying the name like that because I feel like if you have a title as cool as that, you kind of have to say it that way. So that's just how it is. But it looked like it was Cammy up against Jury if I saw those portraits correctly. So some cool characters. I think a lot of people, these characters have reached, like even outside of Street Fighter, people know who they are.
Yeah, no, I knew about Cammy like well, I hope it doesn't sound bad, but I knew about Cammy before I knew about Street Fighter.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I always saw like fan art and stuff of Cammy, and I'm like, who is she? She's
who's that
beautiful.
Yeah. Who is that? It's like, I mean,
respectfully.
Respectfully, who are you? But it is funny too because like there's the joke about like Ryu from Streets because he's in Fortnite, and people are like, "Oh, that guy's Karate Man." Yeah, Karate Man from Fortnite. Like, I mean, it's cool with me. Like, I think it's funny that people know about the characters like that, and that's how you know that they've reached beyond.
Yes,
right?
yes, for sure.
I like that a lot. Oh God, oh double God, scary little couple of whiffs.
Oh,
but
they're both super aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, see the drive rush throw again. I think Justin has probably taught everybody on the team like a very simple, effective offensive option like that. Oh my God, throw the spin knuckle. But so far,
whoa,
all Asian Avenger there. Look, she's just laughing at you. This is the kind of toxicity I don't need.
I
in my
love her
life.
for that. Slay.
The exact opposite reaction. I was like, you don't need this in your life. You're like, go off, queen. Like, just
pop off, queen.
Yeah. It's like the people saw the new character Aki, and everybody was like, I can fix her.
So cool.
Yeah. She is a cool character. They've done that a lot. Krim, we just got received word, breaking news in our ear, that Krim was up until 5 a.m. playing Street Fighter to get ready for today.
Wow.
That sounds like a normal gamer's day. I can't lie.
Just like me for real.
I feel like that's like a fun fact that's like, yeah, all right. Like we all, you know what I mean? Like we all do that. Like it's not that's a gamer's gamer right there. I have to say the most impressive thing so far has been the anti-airs. Like Krim is definitely really aware of, oh, please, got to be a combo to kill. And there it is.
Whoa, let's go.
All right, round apiece. We got ourselves a match. That was close there. Anytime you get a big old drive impact like that, the game goes, you get whatever combo you want. So it's your chance to, you know, try to do whatever you can, get big damage on that, and that's exactly what Deer did. So nicely done.
And Deer has adapted so well to that, like, pressure.
Yeah, and you gotta figure out a way to deal with it because otherwise you just kind of get smothered and it's a bad time.
Yeah.
Well, level 3 here, yeah, that is the modern heavy auto combo from Jury. So you know it's one of those things that if you're playing on modern, you got to use those auto combos. They're very nice for things like this. Look at the damage. Oh, that's gonna hit. And chance for Deer to do the same here. Doesn't spend any meter though, which is like one of those things where you gotta get it. Oh, that's gonna get hit. That's gonna get hit.
Oh.
Yeah, those do not be. Oh, not enough to kill. That'll do it. Yeah, the supers in this game, the level 1 supers, do not beat projectiles. So you got to do the level 3, which is I think maybe what Deer was trying. I saw that like Joe had shown that, and so that was something that was in the little montage we saw, the little video. It's funny when I say montage, I feel like it's like a movie. Like you can't, nothing else, like it's not a montage when it's just a little video.
Yeah.
Out of the corner. So Deer just running away back to full screen. I like the strat, just like I'm going to back up and then I'm going to do spiral arrow or like drive impact or something from far away.
Yeah, like I got to back up and figure out what's going to work in this situation right now.
Yeah, like there's no rule that says you have to run at your opponent, you know? Like you have all the space in the world to do whatever you want. And again, same kind of thing we saw with Bakwasuit. Like, it's very clear that Krim has a very simple like game plan that Justin taught, and then we just see it being executed here, which is like throw the fireball. If they jump, anti-air just like that. And if they don't jump, then, you know, all right, just throw the fireball again. So it's an effective, like very simple but solid idea that, I really am a fan of. And that'll do it, yeah.
It's just so scary trying to get in on Jury. That's like so frustrating.
And it's the thing is like these are two players who are new playing, right? But that's something that's like even at the high level, it's very effective. So it's cool that it's like an idea that's good if you're new and good if you play the game long term.
Yeah. I mean, Justin again is just with the like, yep, you're gonna learn this and you're gonna perfect it and you're gonna know exactly when to use it.
Yeah. Justin.
Like there we go.
Yeah. He seems to have a good like, this is what you're gonna do as a coach kind of game plan, you know?
Yeah. And that's kind of what we thought it would be, very planned out, very like, what's the word?
Like methodical, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this should be the level 3 combo here. Boom, boom, level 3.
Yeah.
I think that'll do it. If I'm not mistaken, that should be 2-0 for Team Swagnamalo. Headed by Justin Wong, just like that. And now after seeing that, I'm like, all right, what's the plan now? Like, what is SD Shepherd going to be doing?
I'm very curious.
Yeah. So can you bring it back? At this point, you know, that's 20 points for Justin Wong's team. Each match is 10 points. There's only 2 matches left, right? So it's going to be our last 2 competitors and then the captains at the end. So, you know, it's going to be tough to beat Justin for the captains match. And it's going to be tough, I think, if all of these players are trained as well as the first 2 players we just saw there were. You know, they have solid, simple, foundational game plans.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Yeah, it's looking tough out there. Looking at that, I was like,
it's looking tough.
A couple of weeks of practice, I think they could take me out. So I was like, all right. So. But yeah, we have our last match. It should be Cat Link up against SD Shepherd. This should be our last 2 players that we're going to be seeing here, yeah. And Zangief for SD Shepherd, and then Ken, which we saw earlier. Cat Link, I think, like, Li Joe was, like, teaching, if you block a big, unsafe move, this is your combo. Like, this is what you do, which is good advice, I think, if you're new. Like, you know, one of the big difference makers, I think, is, like, every time you get a chance, how much you do with it, especially when you're new to fighting games. You know, people make a lot of mistakes, like, things are flying around the screen, so taking advantage of those opportunities is a good thing to teach, I think.
Yeah. Especially because it can be very overwhelming. Like, for me, it's, like, the thing that I've always been scared of with Street Fighter, like I said, is like projectiles and like how to get in. Because like when I play a 3D fighter, I don't have to jump. Like I can jump, it's there, but like in no situation do I really ever have to use it. Where I feel like in Street Fighter, you have to know how to jump, you know?
Yeah. You got to know how to approach.
And like how to use it and everything.
Yeah, it's really tough because a lot of times the face. That's like the best feature in this game. It really cracks me up. Like they could have just launched this game with no gameplay and just like given me the face feature, and I would have laughed.
Oh my god!
It would have cracked me up. But this, I mean, this is a great example where like it's a fireball guy up against like the big slow dude, and like your job is to get past those fireballs, make it in there, and then make it count. You know, so it's like the prime example of what you were just talking about, where can you make it past those fireballs and then do something?
Yeah.
Oh, both of them pairing. Oh, the running bear grab! Help! Oh god, if you don't know how to get out of that, it's gonna be scary.
How do you get out of that?
You gotta jump. That's like the biggest thing is you see him running across the screen, you gotta hold up and get out of there. And oh my, poor cat stuck in burnout. He is not enough. That is tough. I think, you know, for a new player too, like Zangief is so big and scary that like when he's just running at you, you're like, I don't know what to do. This big man wants to kill me, and I'm very scared of him.
But Cat should be used to that, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. It's just you got to pretend that that's Mr. X.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and just you're Leon. This is literally just you're Leon right now. And in the background, there's like the police station. You got to run for your life. Ignore these British people in the background of the stage, and just get away from Mr. X. Oh, that'll hit. This is a big chance.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Shoo-poo. Little level 2 action. If Leon could do that, I mean, he can in Resident Evil 4. In Resident Evil 2, he hasn't quite learned the same kind of stuff. And just slowly walking towards. The scary thing here is that Zangief is almost on level 3, and level 3 is like his big.
Oh, well, there you go. How do you feel now, huh? That you've called upon this to happen.
This is the scary thing about fighting against this big man. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you're a new player, that move is diabolical. Like, that move is so hard to stop when you're new to the game because it just happens. It's instant. When you see the flash on the screen, if you're not already jumping, he got you. So, you know, it's very scary.
That is very scary.
Yeah. You gotta just be ready. You gotta just be out of there. Zangief's a big scary guy, you know. The slow walk down too. Catling is doing a better job of playing this kind of like fireball, and if he jump, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, yep.
Ooh, the perfect parry. All right, SD Shepard, that was sick. I'll give you props. That was good. A little whiff knee. Oh, right out of the drive impact too.
That grab is crazy.
It's very scary, yeah. Especially because modern Zangief can do the grab with one button. So he doesn't have to do like the fancy 360 motion.
Oh, that's how you do it in the without modern controls?
Yeah, so like it makes it way easier for him to just like walk up to you and just be like, oh my, to just grab you out of nothing. And you're just like, oh gosh. And Justin, the thing about him is, you know, everybody so far has been playing modern controls, right? Which is the new control scheme for new players.
Yeah.
Justin has played like the whole cast in modern. So a lot of experienced fighting game players, they just play classic mode. But Justin has experimented and played modern, so he can teach everybody how to play the modern version of the character. Which is a nice thing to have as a coach, you know?
Yeah.
Especially Zangief. Justin's a troll with this character. He loves this character, so I'm not surprised. Again, he's about to have that level 3, which is very spooky times. Like, as soon as this character gets near, you gotta, wow, oh my god, that could have been the level 3 right there. Not quite enough to kill. Now you don't even need the level 3.
Yeah.
Oh god, there it is.
Oh, well, there it is. Yeah, you need to... Oh!
My loyal fans. He's so sad when he misses. But one more hit will do it anyway for Shepard here. So we'll see if Catling can get any kind of offense going. The Jinrai kicks.
It's going to be the comeback of the century.
Oh, it always happens. The minute you will it into listen, as a commentator, it's your job to say that. Like, you have to say it, you know, you got to be like, this could be the moment. Like, let me give you like a little peek behind the curtain. As commentators, the line we always say is like, you know, this comeback's going to be tough, but like they could make it. They got some resources. They got you start to try to hype them up, and then that happens. They get kicked in the face.
Wow.
So Team Swagnamalo with a pretty sizable lead. 3 straight matches won for Team Swagnamalo. Justin Wong at the helm with the coaching. His team all took their game plans and did well. And Team Tyrant was pretty close, but I feel like there was a really cohesive game plan that everybody had on Justin's team.
And you could see Justin in each of his students for sure.
Yeah. He did a good job. I'll give him credit. And Joe did too. I think Joe is such a sweetheart as a coach that he's not the kind of person to be like, this is what you have to do.
Nah, this is Joe's villain arc.
Yeah, you think so?
He's going to come for revenge right now. I can feel it.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope that he shows up and beats up Justin Wong. He's like, you beat up my students, I'll end you.
Yeah, revenge for my students.
I like that. If he beats up Justin, that'd be great. But yeah, that'll be our captain's match here. So they'll be playing. And then obviously after this, we're going to have one of the teams going up against the VTubers, the Chumbas, Team Chumbas.
Yeah.
New term. I'm learning here. Duolingo. Yeah. VTuber Duolingo. I got to check if that's let me take a look. There must be somewhere on this Duolingo, there's got to be VTubers, right? I'll just take a look.
Yeah, maybe look at it while we're not on air, though, just to be safe.
Yeah, you never know with these VTubers. Yeah, it could be anything, you know. I have a theory that VTubers they just get to be criminals and like no one cares. Like they could just commit a crime and everybody would be like, oh, VTubers, and like it's just fine.
I cannot confirm nor deny the claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think VTubers are like malicious. Like they just do whatever they want and then they get away with it.
Absolutely.
I respect that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what makes them, like, I think that's what's going to make them fierce competitors today.
I think so. I really think they're going to come in here and just start bouncing off the walls and doing things that you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, oh, well, I've never seen this before, but.
Yeah. That's what I think is cool about VTubers. I respect their chaotic energy because no one else is capable of just like harnessing pure chaos like a VTuber. And I think for a fighting game, that can really throw a lot of people off. So that's why I'm really looking forward to watching no matter what.
I am too. I'm really excited to see. Wow, those first matches were insane.
Yeah, they were. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with how they're all doing. I mean, you know, learning fighting games, it's one of those things where it's a long road, right? So starting off, it's really a lot to take in. Sometimes your brain just like can't handle the amount of stuff. So they've done a good job, I think, of internalizing a lot of that and then executing it in a match. So we got our match here. Wow, Justin is playing Ryu. So some modern Ryu up against Li Joe on the cannon. He's been playing a lot of cannon in this game, and he played some Ryu as well. So two of them, drive rush combo. That doesn't combo.
Oh, that's crazy that you can just throw a projectile and run right behind it.
Isn't it? Yeah, that we've all been saying the same thing. I like that you saw it one time and you're already like, wow, this Ken character. Look at him go. A little late on the drive impact, but almost at it. I like that little check there from Justin. Yeah, the thing about playing Modern is because your special moves are one button, you just have access to easy mode anti-airs that makes it really hard to approach in the air against these characters. And Joe is, he's getting walled out here. He's having a tough time making it in against Justin so far. In burnout now, throwing some fireballs. Justin playing it slow, and the reaction with the one button super.
Justin, your playstyle frustrates me, bro.
Right? Isn't it? You see why we call him lame now? We call him lame in parentheses like positive. It's not lame parentheses derogatory. It's like we think he's lame in a good way. He's very impressive how defensive he can play.
Yeah. No, I feel like if you call someone's like, if you're like, bro, the way you play is lame, I feel like there's like a level of respect there because it's like, I respect you so much that I have to say this. Like, God, your playstyle frustrates me, because I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So there's like a respect there.
Exactly. Yeah. And in fighting games, lame is a compliment. It's like if you're like, man, he plays lame so well. Like he's just such a lame player. Like this is just what he does. He's like he's a turtle. He's the ultimate turtle. He sits there. If there's 99 seconds on the clock, Justin's like, cool, I'm going to wait for 99 of them. Like he really is very patient, and he doesn't have he's got all the time in the world.
Which is crazy because I feel like being this patient is also very rare, and I would feel that it like wouldn't be a rare thing because like I think you would like want to be patient.
Yeah.
Because being aggressive is very scary, but I feel like more people are more on the aggressive side. Like I'm just going to jump in and like, we ball.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny that you say that, right? Because, like, you don't pay $60 to buy a game so that you can do nothing. You know what I mean? I don't pay $60 to block. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they gave me a game where I have 6 buttons. I'm gonna hit them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Yeah. But Justin's, he's like savoring. Like every button is just like. It's just anguish. He's just sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so early corner. This is what Joe needs. He needs to make pressure happen so that he can kind of smother. If he gives space, Justin's just going to be chilling. Oh, gets clipped by the drive impact. Easy peasy juggle.
It's incredible how fast Joe has like adjusted,
Just all kinds of offense. And this is what he has to do. He has to steamroll because if you try to play slow, Justin is just better at it, right? So you got to try and be a little tricky and throw him off. Which is what I think Joe's trying to do. He tried to empty jump into Tatsu, and he's trying to get in there, taking some damage on the way in. But if you can corner him one time, you can make it count. Oh, Justin ready.
Yeah, just getting in is so scary.
This is what he does to everybody in the world. He walks away, he chills, but then it's hit low. Big chance for Li Joe now. Into the corner.
Oh. Yeah, denied.
You feel it. You're like, this guy Justin just sits here doing this the whole time, huh?
I know how to counter every single move you throw at me.
I love it. Yeah, the nerd emoji just pushing the glass up. I've calculated that your health bar is pretty low. Like, but just like that, he gets smoked. Game on the board for Long Island Joe.
I can just imagine him pushing his glasses up so that you can see the reflection.
I've calculated you'll jump here. Just like he's so ready for everything. But even despite that, Joe gets a game.
Joe is adapted perfectly, I feel, and so quickly too.
Yeah. The thing is that nerds need time to calculate. So if you can smother them, you can't pull out the TI-83, you know, and try to do some math. So I like that. It's a good choice. Oh, sure you can. That sure you can hurt me. That I felt that.
Yeah.
He yells at. He's so old. He's sure you can. Like Ryu's really going through it. You can feel his back.
And you can see like these projectiles, like they do not as much damage, but like you eat like 4 or 5, and you're like already almost half health.
Yeah, and you're pissed. Nobody is happy getting hit by fireball. Like you get hit by 2 fireballs. Like you know what it is? You're like, I'm a warrior. I'm patient. I'm solid. You get hit by 1 fireball. You're like, that's it, and you just jump. Like you can't help yourself. You know, it's just a natural human
it's like
reaction.
Someone just throwing snowballs at you over and over again.
Yeah, like it's just a normal feeling. Like it's not just you. Someone in the Twitch chat right now is like, wait, they're talking about me. It's not just you. Like you get hit by 1 fireball, and you're like, that's enough. I'm jumping. Like it's just a very normal human experience. Because like blocking sucks. Like you want to do stuff.
Yeah.
So. Big jumping from Joe.
Well, and sometimes, like, at least with me, if I block for too long, I feel like I just freeze up, and then I'm, like, just stun locked into just blocking the whole game, and I don't really know what to do. I feel like I have to move. I have to do something, you know, so that I don't get locked into just blocking the whole game, because then I become too scared to do anything.
Yep. And then you're like, oh, I got to do something. I'm doing nothing. And then you just panic, and they kill you, and you're like,
exactly,
no.
exactly.
Yeah, this is a shared experience. Fighting games.
I'd rather die throwing hands.
Yeah, exactly. You paid $60. Like, the level 3, and that is going to hurt. And it's going to freeze the drive gauge there for Joe. He's got a sliver of drive gauge from that burnout. So now he's going to be stuck in burnout. Burnout is a no fun zone. It is just, you're stuck.
So wait, when you say freeze the drive gauge, what do you mean?
So your drive gauge, when you get hit by level 3s in this game, will freeze in place. And it doesn't go up at all. So that little gray gauge, he gets punched in the mouth. That little gray gauge is how long it takes until your full drive gauge comes back.
I see.
But if you get hit by a level 3 super, it stops coming back. So it's just like, it freezes your meter, and you're like, nope, you don't get your drive gauge back. So it's like a really bad feeling. You're like, I want meter so I can do stuff. And the game's like, nope, you don't get any.
Yeah, you know what? I'm pissed at Justin now, too.
He's the worst, right? Like, yeah, he's just such a dweeb. I love that guy. He's just, you know, you play against him, and you're like, you have fun doing this?
Yeah,
You're like, you're having a good time? That's how Justin is. Like, and that's what makes fighting games cool. It's like, you get to see how Justin is as a player just by playing. You know, you're just like, you could just feel it. And you know he's just sitting there thinking to himself like, yeah, you like that? Like, you like that? I'm so good. I'm so lame. Like, he's just, that's how he is. And that's what makes Justin fun to watch, I think, because it's like Joe is battling to make it in there and do something, and Justin's just sitting there like, what if I did nothing?
Yeah, no, I feel like I would like be more easier for Joe to coach me than Justin. I feel like Justin and I would get frustrated with each other, because I'm like, no, Justin, I don't want to do this. I already did this 10 times. Whereas Joe would be like, okay, like, you want to be aggressive and you just want to throw stuff out. Let me teach you how to do this, you know?
Yeah. That's what when I teach people, I always ask, like, are you trying to learn how to play the game because you want to win, or are you trying to learn the game and have fun?
Yeah,
right? Like, there's 2 different, I think they're like 2 different styles reflected, like the yin and the yang for sure. And you saw it, I think, in the coaching style, but also in how they play. Like, Justin is like effective, solid stuff, and then Joe is like, let's have some fun. Let's play some Street Fighter, you know, let's get loosey-goosey, which I think is really cool. But hopefully you guys enjoyed our first match here. That was our first team battle. We are going to take a short break. We'll be back with the second one in just a little bit.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery? That poison would work wonders on you. I wouldn't move if I were you. Poison's on the menu. I'm finished with you. I have you. It's over. My order's dead. Let's do now. Here, there, then here, and my magnum opus! Is my poison kicking in?
Street Fighter 6. No escape. Shit. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad. I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you've been enjoying our new Challenges tournament so far. We had a quick little break for you. You got to hear some lovely Street Fighter music, relax, check out everything going on. If you missed our first match, we just had our first two teams throw hands here. And they're teams with 4 total players. 3 players who are new to Street Fighter, right?
Yep.
They maybe dabbled before, played a little bit, but this is their first time being coached and taking the game seriously. And then 1 coach. Our 3 coaches, of course, are experienced fighting game legends. They are Justin Wong, Li Joe, and then our last coach is going to be in this team we're about to see here, the VTuber team, also called Chumbas, which is Kizzy K. He is the last member of that team, so he's going to be the coach, which should be great here. So that team is going to be playing up against one of the teams that just played. Since we have 3 teams, they got to do a little rotation, and then they'll come back. So Team Tyrant is taking a break, and then Team Swagdamalo, after winning, are going to be playing again here up against Team Chumba. So those are going to be our teams here that you'll be seeing, of course. On the right side, that's the new team stepping in. Man, I really hope Kizzy has a VTuber avatar. If he didn't get one made, or if, like, you know, he doesn't have a little PNG tuber, he's got to do it after
yeah,
this.
Kizzy, I better see a PNG.
At the very least. I was thinking about doing a little PNG action because they're just so cute. I was like, man, this looks good to have.
Yeah, I wish Kizzy would have asked me. I would have drawn him like a little VTuber dude, and then he could have it as his PNG.
That could have been it. That could have been you, Kizzy. Well, hopefully you guys are ready for all this action. We're going to be taking a look at how the VTuber team trained and how chaotic their energies are to combine into the ultimate
Yes,
gaming
I'm very
team.
excited.
Let's take a look.
What's going on? We are Team VTubers right now.
Normally I play Chun-Li, but I'll be playing somebody different for this tournament.
I'm not super well versed in fighting games.
I'm very excited to learn more.
You know, we got to create a very, very strong squad name.
My chat and I were talking about it earlier, and we thought Chumbas.
Can I get a lore? Can I get a lore behind that?
Yeah, so like Choom's like another name for like friend, you know, like that's my friend, you know.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
quite
lie.
nice actually. I quite like it.
You guys got my back, right? I'm gonna train you guys to have my back.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bite ankles. I'll do any of that. It's fine.
My playstyle is to block until like I see an opening, then I'll spam the like combo.
Yeah, it's for your first fighting game. That's a pretty high level strategy.
Oh, is it? Thank you. I'm very flattered.
You know, when you like press a button, something like this is something, you know, very simple. There you go. Boom.
Okay.
You double tap forward.
Okay. I was wondering how I did that because I've done it on accident.
The headbutt is rough.
Oh yeah. What was that? What was that right there?
Lucky.
It's hard. You sure about that?
It's pretty
You sure?
hard.
I don't know, man. I think you kind of solved it already. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Nice. Keep that pressure. Yep. Yep. I like that. Yep. Mix them up. Okay. Target acquired. Okay. Oh.
Ah. Okay.
We take those.
Hey, we did it.
I'm actually really excited. Do you still have confidence in us?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah. You just gotta get on the grind. Just have fun. Make sure you have fun with it. It's gonna be an experience. You're gonna be on a roller coaster. So I hope you have fun with that.
There you have it. We saw a little VTuber action. I have to tell you guys, I like that Kizzy asked for the lore about Chumbas. You were correct.
I was correct. I thought I was looking into it too much. I was like, oh, maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm wrong. And then, look, I knew it. I knew it.
You speak VTuber.
I do, unfortunately.
You're fluent. You're fluent. But I do love also that, this is not Kizzy's first foray into VTubers. Did you know he participated in a chess event where he played against a VTuber?
Oh, I believe you told me that. Yeah.
We were in a chess event, and he played against Ollie, who some people might be familiar with, and it was like the best chess match I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic match. So Kizzy, he knows about VTuber. He's familiar. He's been in the VTubing streets, like the virtual streets, if you will. So he knows what's going on. And I gotta say, they have a ringer on their team. I don't know if you guys know, but Huntress is a cheater.
Yes.
Okay, this is a professional here.
Yes.
Huntress. I've seen Huntress stream.
Is the Smurf.
Yeah, Huntress has streamed a lot of fighting. I've seen Huntress play many times. When I saw that name, I was like, I won't tell. I won't say anything. I've seen Huntress play many times, so I was like, all right, they got a ringer, and their team VTuber, as always, breaking the rules.
Yep. But that's what they're known for. And also, I must say, because I'm biased when it comes to Kizzy, because we go way back. Back in the days when I was like playing fighting games, let's say, Kizzy would literally be behind me like, let's go, get it. I'm like, yeah. So like having Kizzy as a coach to constantly be your like 24/7 hype man is so good.
Yeah, and I like at the end, Fleshy was like, do you still believe in us? Kizzy's like, yeah. Like,
hell yeah.
He's gonna be your ultimate gamer right there. He's gonna be watching your back. So this will be our first match. SD Shepard up against Fleshy. Fleshy, we saw, was playing some Jury. I think this character is so popular.
I love the dynamic between the photos.
Yeah. They do, like, it kind of does look like Zangief and Jury almost.
Yeah,
They have the vibes. That is definitely a Zangief picture and a Jury picture.
Yeah, no, Jury is very fleshy coated, I feel, from their pictures for sure.
Yeah. I like the little paw symbols on the...
And we know
hoodies.
Fleshy's an ankle biter, so
yeah,
I wonder if we're gonna see that in the match. Any biting? Does Jury have a move like that where she bites ankles?
She probably should.
Please add it.
Like, yeah, Capcom. There you go. Next season, put that in there, make it happen. I mean, like biting ankles against Zangief is kind of what you have to do. He's like a big
you
dude.
Just grab him and.
Yeah, take a little bite out of crime. He's a big, scary guy. So, like, you don't want to... If you go for, like, the chest or the head... No. Go for the angle. Take him out where he's weak.
Exactly.
You know?
How's he going to reach all the way down there?
Yeah, he's so buff. Like, he probably can't reach with his big old arms. Like
he probably can't bend all the way down like that, too. He'd be like, oh, okay.
Like, he can't touch his toes, you think? Like, he's just like, he can't reach. That's a good strat. I like that. So I also saw that in this, Huntress is going to be playing JP, it looks like, instead of the normal Chun-Li.
Interesting.
Yeah, so JP is the character that Huntress is learning on this. I saw the Chun-Li is quite experienced, so it makes sense to learn a new character for this format.
I wonder what the reason is behind that.
I think if the Chun got picked, it would have been a secret ringer. Like, it would have been too powerful. So learning a new character, I think, makes a lot of sense for this format. I like that a lot. But yeah, I'm excited to see this first match. Obviously, Team Swag Demalo got to play already, so they're a little warmed up. They get to go back to back, so there's some value in getting to play your games back to back. You're in the right mindset. Maybe some of those nerves got shaken off, so you're feeling a little bit better, especially if your team won the first one.
Yeah.
Did, so we'll have to see.
We'll see. We'll see what. I love how in that one clip you see like, oh, I just got lucky, and Kizzy's like, no, I think you figured it out.
Yeah, I think the perfect parry success rate on headbutt was like better than mine. So I was like, well, But a lot of people who play like other games, like if you play other games and you come to Street Fighter, sometimes stuff like that is very intuitive.
Yeah.
Other games have things like that. So we'll see what Fleshy's got in the tank. Oh, God.
Oh.
That's a big dude. You do not want to be there. That is a bad... You got to go for the ankles, which is, I think, the strategy. Fleshy just... Yeah, hit him low.
Yes.
Uh-oh. But that's the scary
ankles.
thing. You try to get for the ankles, and then you just grab it like that. Oh, God. Look at the life bar just melting away from these grabs. Look at Fleshy like, I don't want to go near. I'm scared. Oh, it missed. This is a big chance. Oh, and then...
He just has such long arms that just grab you from so far away.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Look at him slapping his bicep, too. He's just happy to be there. And if you're a jury, this is like, you know, you got to be very particular about trying to keep this guy away because he's so big and scary. And, oh, God. Oh, the counter. This is huge. Chance now for Fleshy.
Let's go.
A little combo, a little all combo to get the job done. Oh.
Oh.
Good little dodge there away from the command grab. Oh my, scary again. Almost got command grabbed again, but this time he gets in there. And the corner. This is so scary now for Jury. Uh-oh. Fleshy, run! Run, Fleshy! No! The big dude just pulls up and does a little chop.
Leave my ankle biter alone.
Let her cook. It's like someone cooked here, but it's Zangief.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just like a crater on the ground. Someone cooked here. Uh-oh. I like the knee usage that we've seen so far, too. Because it lets Zangief like kind of hop in, get near you, and then get you with command grabs. So it's a pretty scary little idea. Oh, no. This is not going Team VTuber's way so far.
He hits so hard.
Yeah, he does. I mean, if you were that big, you think you'd probably do a lot of damage. If you had like 400 pounds of muscle.
Which I do.
Yeah, so you probably do a lot of damage. If you hit someone, you would do as much damage as Zangief.
I hope so. That's the plan.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, I gotta hit like Zangief. Do 1,000 sit-ups. You're like, it's time.
In your opinion, what is the best way to deal with like a very aggressive Zangief?
Yeah, the big thing you want to do is stop him from jumping by using your the anti-air that Jury has. And the other thing is, yeah, like that move is great. And throw your fireball. So she's got like a nice little fireball she can use on the ground. So throwing that and then seeing what he does is kind of what you have to do. The best way to beat a big character like Zangief, oh god, jackhammer. Boom. Ow. That did a lot of damage. So 2-0 there for SD Shepard. But the way you have to fight the big characters is like kind of play reactive.
I see. Okay.
And
so
like,
kind of bounce off what they do instead of like just being the first to go in. I see.
Which is like one of those things that's really hard when you're new.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because everything, when you're new to something, everything seems so fast.
Yeah.
And it's so scary. But like as you play more, things start to like slow down and you understand and you're like, okay, I know how to do this, right? But yeah, when you're new, characters like Zangief are so scary. They're like the scariest characters in the game. So that was our first match there. And, you know, Chumba's, I think the team spirit should be high still, right? That was, I think, the strongest person on Team Swagdamalo, right? So that was like their toughest person first. So now it's like, okay, we got the hard match out of the way. The ankles are unbitten. But like, let's see what's going on with the rest of the team here, especially because I think, you know, they got their Ringer and Huntress probably. And the rest of the team looks pretty solid. So I'll have to see. Especially because that last match there, Kizzy versus Justin, that could go Kizzy's way too. You never know, right? Like, I think they got a good chance as a team here. And Kizzy's very solid. He plays a couple of characters. He plays Jamie and DJ. So we'll have our match here. Krim versus Kettle Toro. Looks like they're saving Huntress for last year. So we saw Krim also on the jury earlier. Kettle Toro, we saw Kizzy was coaching in the video there with Cammy. Also very popular. Like, these two characters, Jury and Cammy, so popular.
Yeah, we had a Jury and Cammy match last time too.
And I mean, like, the characters are just cool. Like, they're just cool. Street Fighter has a lot of cool characters, like, both historically and some of their new designs. People have really gravitated
I
to.
really like Cammy's new design. And I like Jury's new design too.
Yeah. I think she's like, she was cool in the other games from like a gameplay perspective. But I think in this game, she's like more interesting visually and she's a little bit more fun to play for people who have never played fighting games, honestly. She's like a lot cooler.
Yeah, I like to gravitate towards like cool looking characters. So Cammy and Jury are definitely like, I feel like some of the coolest.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think a lot of people feel that way. Like, these two characters are very popular in this game. This is kind of what Krim is doing here. Is kind of what I mentioned to deal with Zangief. Like, you just, you throw this fireball, and then you see what they do. That's kind of like the check for Jury. It's like, I'm going to throw this and see what you're doing after, and then that'll determine what I want to do. Whoa, that was a really big... Oh, wow.
Oh!
Graffiti everywhere, gets the throw after. And Kettle Toro, I think, showed some smart stuff earlier. The dive kick on Wake Up. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, wow, the throw break. Yeah, we saw earlier that was tough for people to get out of, but Kettle Toro right out of there. Nice. Easy peasy pickup there for Krim. So we got ourselves a competitive little match between these two. I'm curious to see if there's any adjustments that their coaches tell them or anything either, too. Wow, great combo. I've actually never seen someone do that. That's the first thing. You always learn something new when you watch people play, even if they're new to the game, which is cool.
You can see where, like, Kettle Toro's like, okay, I learned how to deal with this, you know?
Yeah. There's, like, the ideas are coming together,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. But in the same time, Krim is just adjusting really well. Like, okay, they know how to deal with that. Let me try something else, you know?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm a big fan. And I think what I like is that Kettle Toro was running some pretty straightforward, solid offense. And then Krim was like, okay, how do I deal with this?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me try something I know they don't know how to deal with now, you know?
Yeah. She has her super. Don't get hit by the last hit.
Very patient.
Nice. Full combo into the super. I don't think this is enough to kill here, but it's going to be a pretty sizable lead. Chance to get in there and make something happen. There's burnout. Oh, God. Oh, God. No! The triple, quadruple whiff. Everybody just flying everywhere, but Krim gets the better of it.
Man, that's so unfortunate.
There's a big chance that Kettle Toro could have taken that round.
Yeah.
Just, it got a little scrambly, which these things do.
When you have that last sliver of health on both people, it's just, it gets so anxiety inducing.
Yeah. I mean, especially because, like, everybody's like, oh, God, like, I got a pixel of life. I don't know what's going to happen. And then everybody freaks out. Like, it's a very normal feeling. Everybody does it. Even if you've been playing fighting games for a long time. You know, you make the most mistakes when there's a lot on the line and you're nervous.
Yeah. Once you can taste the victory is when you get the greediest, I feel.
Yeah. You're like, I just need one more hit. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, God, I'm dying. Things are going bad. Ooh, jump over. Chance now. Kettle Toro with a little bit of offense, but then backs up. Oh, another chance, but scared to go in. Yeah, like, not a lot of life, so just really scared of that idea. And Krim just playing that Justin Wong slow and steady style. Just look at this, backing up to full screen. Says, I don't care. I'm going to give up the corner. I just want to get some fireballs out. I just want to do some anti-airs, some simple, solid stuff. Oh, scary whiff on that. Oh, double drive impact, but Cammy is... Yeah, she was first.
So when you're first...
you lose in those interactions.
Wow.
But they can actually clash if they're at the same time,
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they look so cool when they clash. They just go boom, and then they bounce off of each other. And, man, this is a rough spot. Kettle Toro has been able to make some offense happen, but it feels like Krim is just, like, getting a little bit better at some of these exchanges, a little bit more consistent with the anti-airs. I'm just waiting. I'm saying, what's up? I got the lead. I can wait for the jump. I'm playing nice and slow. And look at this Justin Wong student. Just playing slow and solid. How dare you play so... Oh, broke the armor on there. Oh. So patient. So solid in neutral. Just runs away.
Yeah.
That's a Justin Wong student if I've ever seen one. Right there. Went to the school of Justin Wong.
Yeah, it's like you just so, like you said, it's very meticulous. So when you have something that meticulous and planned out, it's very hard to combat that, even if it's like chaotic, you know?
Right. And, you know, that's one of those things where it's hard to learn how to play that way, like the solid kind of like basic way like that. But if you learn it, you know, you have a really strong base to work with. And you can see how effective it is even against other new players, right? It's one of those things that like it's really worth the time if you're interested in learning the game. And Krim has picked up the game, I think, and done pretty well. So I like the play so far as we have our last match here. It's going to be Huntress up for Team Chumbas, which should be... This is their ringer. This is the one for Team Chumbas you can count on. up against Bakbasub. And if you're Bakbasub, and I don't know if you, like they know this, but Huntress is a gamer. Like this is, if you get the W here, I'd be very impressed. That would be an impressive win up against Huntress.
And you said Huntress played Chun-Li, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, see, I'd be very scared. If someone's like, oh yeah, I main the character you're playing, I'd be like,
yeah, that'd be it's a little spooky, right? You're like, oh no, they know my tricks.
Yeah. Oh no.
And it's gonna be JP, so it's gonna be, as you said earlier, just projectiles.
Yeah.
As Yipes likes to say, and Lee Chung. It's just lots of him just going Pierce, go, and just doing all this kind of stuff. The one thing is we saw Bakbasub's game plan earlier was like walk away at Chun-Li and like throw fireballs, but that's not really that effective against JP. Because he can just kind of like sit outside of the range of her fireball and then just do the staff move.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, so that's kind of just what you're going to see. Like you see JP just running away, and Chun-Li has to make the offense happen. That's why we don't see Bakbasub running away and going for any projectiles, because JP just, he's better at it, right? He has the ability to zone and keep this character away.
Oh.
A little whiff there, but we haven't seen any projectiles so far from Huntress, actually. It's just been a lot of like kind of solid, simple stuff. Now it's projectile time. Pierce, just like go, move, Pierce. Oh, Hazanchu in. This is a chance, but it's going to be tough. Huntress with lots of resources to work with, lots of life to work with.
It's genuinely frustrating because JP's like, I feel like the coolest character, but just playing him is so difficult.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who like think he looks so sick, and then they fight against him, and they're like, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
You know, he does that to people. He's just back there just going, go, move, Pierce, just like zoning, and you're like, I don't know what to do about these ghosts. I like the parry.
I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah. That's what he does. And he's got an evil theme. It's playing right now. You can tell this is a bad guy theme.
Yeah.
Oh, big drive impact. This could be a combo into level 3. No, it doesn't spend it. Next hit'll do it, though. Huntress, huge lead. Good command grab to beat the parry. Ugh, brutal. I like that he blows the Psycho Power out of the stack. He's just like...
He's so cool.
He is cool.
He's such a cool character.
Yeah. When they make a cool character a bad guy and good, it's like the worst, because you're like, this guy is so cool. I hate him, but I love him. He's a really cool design. I think Capcom did awesome with him, honestly. I think he's like one of the coolest designs of Street Fighter games.
Is he original to Street Fighter 6, or has he been in other games? Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is his first time here. He's like essentially the replacement for Bison, because Bison's dead.
Oh.
So they're like, well, we need a Psycho Power guy.
Why'd you spoil that?
Sorry. Also,
why are you spoiling things?
Listen, that's like, that happened like 10 years ago. Also, you got to have a Psycho Power guy. Do you know what his job is in the story? Try to guess.
I don't think I can say it out loud. Can you just say it?
Okay. He was the accountant for Shadowloo. And Shadowloo's like the bad guys.
An accountant.
He is the, yeah, you know. You know that money is funny. Like, there's no chance that is legitimate. I would check your taxes. He probably did something he's not allowed to. So
well, he is a villain.
Yeah. Yeah, villains do not pay taxes. That's for sure. He's like, what's a 1099? I've never heard that in my life. W who? I ain't paying a single cent. Like, yeah. As Huntress is one hit away here. Oh, miss on the anti-air. This is it. Nice. Bakbasub on the board. Living.
Wow.
Living.
I'm really impressed with Bakbasub. Yeah. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, especially because this is someone who like plays your character, you know, and like is playing another character, is very prepared, you know.
And like for me, I'm someone who has to hit my head on the wall like 15 times before I get it. So I can't imagine just like hitting it twice and then calling it a day and learning not to do it.
Yeah, your
like
head,
that concept's crazy to me.
Yeah, your head would feel a lot better, but it's like really difficult. Oh my, air Kakosho. This should be a fun hit. Mode. Wow, fancy combo, level 3 afterwards. That's going to do it for Huntress. Very nicely done. And Bakbasub, great effort.
Oh my god, that's sick.
It's funny because like when he's low on life, he gets the fancy animation, and Steve calls it the psycho-powered Christmas tree. because he kind of like brings you all the way up, and you're like the star at the top of the Christmas tree. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Whoa.
It definitely looks like you die though. It kind of is a very violent super. Yeah, it's like that makes sense. I'm probably not gonna live through this.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you're just a happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
That's me, everybody. I got smoked. So, you know, it's just how it goes. Huntress very nicely done, I gotta say, and that sets up our captain's match to see if we can get a tiebreaker here. So if Kizzy K can beat up Justin Wong, we'll have a tie between these two teams, which is, you know, a big deal considering that Team Magnamalo actually went 4-0 in their first match against Team Tyrant.
I see.
So I have to see here. So Kizzy, it looks like locked in on the Jamie. Kizzy also plays DJ. So I'm curious. I'm curious if he plays Jamie or.
I
DJ.
really like Jamie too. Is Jamie new or?
Yeah.
I really like. Okay, so JP and Jamie are like the coolest characters in the game. They're both new. That's. See, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of original characters like making an appearances in like the next titles of like multiple fighting games, and like it feels like they really are understanding their audience and what their audience wants and what's gonna like hit and what isn't gonna hit. You know,
I'm totally with you. Not only just on the new characters, but the old ones too. They gave Ryu a beard.
100%, yeah.
Like not giving him a beard would have been.
That's because all Ryu fans have beards now.
Yeah, they're old now. But Justin's so old, he plays classic Ryu without the beard. Like this is like, you know, he's so old that he's like, I can't play new Ryu with a beard. So I like that. But yeah,
Justin, you gotta accept it.
The cool thing about this game is that the newcomers, right? Like 3 of them, Luke and Jamie and Kimberly, are all supposed to be like Ryu, Ken, and Chun.
I love Kimberly.
Yeah, she's so cool, right?
She is so cool.
And like the character she replaced, like Guy, I think that they did a good job making her like a new, fun version of that
Did Guy
character.
die too?
No, I think he's just like being a ninja somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like being a ninja is probably like a full-time job, so he's just busy.
This stage is awesome. I love the elephants.
The elephants. Look at him getting hype in the background. And this one, it's cool too because sometimes there's more or less people in the background.
That's super cool.
Yeah, they're just vibing back there. Just getting hype. Oh, last hit, got him. And Kizzy had a life lead for a while there. Has it again. He's just kind of chilling.
I feel bad because as a newcomer, there's like a lot I want to say, but like I don't know what's going on. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, wait, Sajam, can you explain how he just like lost like all that health? Like, what happened? Was that a combo or was that one move?
It was a big combo, and you see that under Jamie's life bar, there's a little drink icon where it says 3. So he's a drunken master. So he drinks.
Oh, every fighting game has one of those.
They need one, right? It's gotta happen. So he drinks, and then he gets buffed, and then that makes, oh god, he's gonna die. He just got punched in the chest. That's the technical term for what just happened. But yeah, he drinks every round, and he gets more powerful as he gets more drunk. Technically, the story says it's an herbal drink that enhances his ki.
I see.
But he gets red in the face. And like he's got the glow, you know.
Hold on. Hey, can I get one of those too?
Yeah,
can we bring one out?
Can we get 2? I'll take 2 herbal key enhancing drinks on the rocks. Like, let's make that happen. Thanks, Capcom. Yeah, he tried to take a drink right there, but that's like the main thing that he does, which is I think a cool mechanic. It gives him new moves and it makes him do more damage. Like,
I think I've seen him online, but his hair changes. It becomes like all crazy, right, when he gets all the drinks.
Yeah, all the fan art of him making out with Luke.
That's exactly what I said.
All right.
I've seen fan art.
Yeah, the fan art. Yeah, where he's making out with Luke. He's definitely shirtless. So yeah, and that's like when he gets 4 drinks, he goes like Super Saiyan basically.
Yeah, but that's that's definitely like not the reason why he's like one of my favorites.
Sure, no, yeah, you like that he has cool shoes. You like his sneakers.
Yeah, I like his backstory a lot.
Yeah, the lore, the plot.
Yeah, the lore. Yeah, the plot of the Jamie's story.
Yeah, you play Jamie for the plot. I got you. I'm same team. And the key enhancing drinks. Look at him go. He's trying his best. Old Justin Wong.
Yeah.
A rabbit in the hair. You're basic. I love that he says that when he texts a throw. He goes, "You're basic."
Spit. Cook.
Yeah, let him know. tell old boring Ryu what's that. Oh, speaking of which, Justin Wong. Look at him go. You know what's funny is that you making that noise would make him happy. He'd be like, I'm doing the right thing. Yeah.
I feel like he would laugh.
Yeah. I like this stage too because there's like a lot of people are vibing, but there's like an elder on the right side who's just like in a chair like asleep. It's like that's what old people do, you know. He also says hater when he texts her. He goes, hater. This is
It's
a bad
just crazy how like Justin knows how to deal with every single thing, you know?
Yeah. The way I describe playing against him is like he makes it feel like there's only 2 options you can do and they're both wrong. Like you're just like, oh, maybe I'll try this. That's not right. Maybe I'll do this. That's not right. I don't know what to do. Like he really makes the game feel like there's no choices. Like this is just it. Like this is your life now. And that's what Kizzy's dealing with. That's what Joe's dealing with. He's pretty good at fighting games, it turns out.
That would have never crossed my mind.
Yeah, I know it's mind-blowing for sure.
I know Justin has, that guy who plays Monster Hunter?
Yeah. He did play a lot he never played Monster Hunter, and then he grinded like 200 hours in like a month, it felt like. I was like, dude, where did you just started playing Monster Hunter and now you're like in the Guiding Lands, like, didn't you just start playing like 3 days ago?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you got a child and you're like, all right, when I'm not babysitting, I'm going to play Monster Hunter. But Kizzy is struggling, I got to say. He is not able to make it in. Gets the throw baited. Justin doesn't spend all his meter, but man, this is a pretty rough spot if you're Kizzy.
It's like, I really relate to Kizzy because this is exactly like how I feel, and it's like I'm just getting spammed with projectiles. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? If I jump, you're going to hit me, and if I don't jump, you're just going to keep doing this. What do you want me to do?
If it makes you feel any better, that's exactly how I feel. So that's a shared experience. As he gets punched into the level 3, Justin Wong, slow, steady, solid as always. Going to clean up here and take down Kizzy K. So his team cleans up. They went 4-0 on their first match and then 3-1 on this, with Huntress being the only dub. So they are definitely our first place team in this round robin so far. So what we're going to be seeing here is the battle between Team Chumba and Team Tyrant to see who gets a chance against them in the finals.
Not my Jamie.
Jamie, no! You're like the Walter White meme. You're just in the car. Jamie, he's going to throw a fireball when you jump. He's going to answer you. No! You're just like screaming in the van. Don't do it, Jamie. Poor guy. Yeah, it's a tough one. And it's like, thing is that both of them, like L.I. Joe and Kizzy, are really good fighting game players, but when you play against Justin, he makes everybody look the same. It's just like he just does it to people. He does it to world-class players. Like he played against Nemo in Street Fighter one year, and he made him look like he was brand new to the game. And I'm like, Nemo's one of the greatest fighting game players I can think of. So he just does it to everybody. He's just a world-class.
I feel like Justin would do that, not even in fighting games. I feel like any game he would make anyone feel like that.
It's his specialty. And he's such a nice guy. He's a kind, so he's a father. He's a great guy. But when you fight him in the game, he's a real sacco. Hey, everybody. Hope you've been enjoying all the matches so far. We're going to take a quick break and come back with our third team battle in just a little bit.
Fighter 6.
Fighting is an art. And this is our canvas. Here, we flex our style, our passion, our creativity, our skills. We come here to break rules, to bend minds, to change the game. This is where we make an impression. Not just one. Here's where we make our masterpiece.
Fighter 6.
Available now.
No escape. Shit. Shoryuken! Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad. I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you've been enjoying all of our actions so far. So Team Swagnamalo is up 2-0. They did their job. They secured their spot in our finals here of our format. We're going to be seeing who's going to be playing up against them in that last little chance. We're going to have the VTuber team, Team Chumbas, up against Team Tyrant, the Resident Evil team that played earlier today. And I'm really curious about some of the adjustments. If you're Team Tyrant, it's pretty nice, right? Because you got to play in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you got to, like, go back and Joe could help you with any of your problems. So if you're like, okay, I lost. Like, what happened here? What's going on? Joe can be like, let me give you some advice that might help you, you know? So you got some time to do a little bit of reflecting, thinking about it, getting some help from your coach, which I think is, like, pretty beneficial.
Yeah. I think I am, like, kind of, like, vindicated in a way, because I was like, I wonder if I was, like, thinking that Monster Hunter wouldn't be as meticulous as they are, but I'm glad that, like, we kind of caught that, like, because they really planned out exactly what they need to learn, what they need to perfect, and what they need to have on the back burner just in case, you know?
Right. Yeah, and they did a good job, I think, all of them executing their game plans, which were, like, fundamental and very sound. You know, they were like, we're going to build you a winning game plan and just go out there and attempt to do it, and all of them did great. Like, even if they lost, like, obviously Bakusub lost to Huntress, I think, like, you know, changing up from playing, like, the normal Chun-Li way to, like, having to chase JP is a pretty big ask, and I think that the practice, like, strategy was good. So, you know, I think even losing there, you can't feel too bad about it, because as long as you play your best, you shouldn't feel bad if you lose.
If I lose to JP, I'm not feeling bad.
Okay. Yeah, that, exactly, right? But, like, that's the thing, is, like, if you go out and try your hardest and lose, like, you tried your hardest. What do you want, right? What else can you do? You just gave it. If you give it 100% and lose, you can't be upset. You
That's me. That's me at any tournament. I went 0-2, but it was close, though.
It was close. It was 0-2, but it was close. Is like, that is maybe the best line you could say. So it looks like we have our team set up about who's going to be throwing up against who for Team Tyrant and Team Chumbas here. So Huntress is going first up against Burke. So that'll be JP versus Honda as our first match. Fleshy up against Deer. Is that that's Jury Cammy, and then the last match is Kettle versus Cat, which is going to be Cammy up against Ken. So this is our first match. Hunter's going first up against Burke, who was playing that Honda earlier. We saw him struggling against a projectile character, right? And now it's like the projectile.
But I'm sure he went back in the lab. Learned exactly what he needs to do now, so maybe he's going to come out even stronger and not struggle with the projectiles at all.
And we saw, it's funny, we saw in the montage between these two teams actually that she was practicing perfect pairing against Honda. So maybe this character is something that Kizzy expected for them to play against, and then specifically was like, hey, you might fight against Honda. If you do, or like when you do, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, interesting.
So, I like that a lot. And we'll see if any of that practice comes in. So one of those things about fighting games is you practice something, you're like, I got it. You get into a match and you're like, I'm dead. Like, it's really hard to do stuff when people are trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're in training mode and you're like, ah, cool, let me practice. Like, it's really easy. But then, like, everything's going all chaotic and stuff in a match, and, like, doing stuff that you practice becomes very different.
Yeah. Sometimes things just click, though. Genuinely. Like, and I think we've seen certain instances of that already where things, like, start clicking and making sense. So I'm wondering if we're going to see, like, on both ends, like, with Huntress.
Right.
If, like, something's going to click.
Right.
And then on the other end, too, if, like, something there is going to click, you know?
Yeah, because like it is one of those things where until you get it down, it's so hard to do everything. But then once it clicks, as you mentioned, then you're vibing, you're chilling. Edmund on the right side here, and then JP for Huntress. So let's see.
I think we're going to start with projectiles.
Oh, I think it's interesting because that's exactly what Burke was looking for. And now it's time. Now, observe. That portal summons a projectile out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
And if it doesn't, he can teleport out of it. So he can choose to either shoot the spike out of it, or he can teleport and then appear somewhere on the screen. Because he's a bad guy. He can do that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so if it works, keep doing it.
Yeah, you got to get out of there. Okay, okay. Huntress is like, all right, this is a bad spot to be. Let me just escape this. Stop getting beat up. Oh, jump.
Oh.
And the throw, too. One hit'll do it now for Huntress. Pierce. That's what he says. It's like burned into my brain. Pierce, go, move. When I'm driving and someone in front of me doesn't go, I go.
It's the JP brain rot.
Yeah. And then there's like I'm waiting in line at a store. I'm move. Like I can't help it. Pierce. Like he just keeps saying it, and he just does that a lot. Oh, that's bad. Combo? Whoa, she almost got a really complex conversion off that, so that's impressive. This zoning, though, is a rough spot for Honda to deal with. The command grab, no! That stops you when you stay full screen and you turn blue. It's like a parry to beat projectiles, but the command grab beats the parry.
I feel like being further away from JP is scarier than being in its face.
Yeah, you got to get in there and punch him. That's the thing. He's old. If you just get in there and beat him up.
Throw hands, old man.
Yeah, you got to square. If you see an old person throwing projectiles, pull up on them. That's my life advice.
Oh, Jesus.
You just food for thought. Oh, my God. That command grab has hit a lot so far. Burke seems to like command grabs. I like that. It's a good trait.
Especially if it's working. I just keep doing it. Oh, well, it's not working there.
Yeah. I think Huntress is starting to catch on. Oh, headbutts. Headbutts. And then there's the command grab. Oh, it missed. This is a big chance now. A little sumo walk. Burke's in a great spot. Level 1's going to hit. And now Huntress has a little bit of life to work with here, but it's going to be tough not to die to a headbutt, a butt slam, just something out of nowhere. Oh, just like that.
That was very close.
Yeah, almost brought it back. Huntress is in a pretty bad spot. Are they throwing pillows? I don't even know what that was. I've never seen that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've watched many hours of this game. That's brand new to me. This is a good spot now for Huntress, though. I think, this is good recognition. I think Huntress probably realized that Burke was struggling on defense there, so trying to maybe make some pressure happen instead of chilling.
Yeah, see, I don't like the corners of Street Fighter. If I'm in the corner for like a 3D fighter, it's fine. I know how to get out, but with Street Fighter, it's like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, I think also in this game, corners are really scary. Like, even more than some other Street Fighters.
Yeah.
Like, this corner is very spooky. You have like a big attack that stuns you on the wall with drive impact, and like, it's a scary spot to be. Wow. Confirm? Fierce. Didn't get the end, but got most of that combo, which that's the B&B to learn for this character.
It's crazy. You just throw a projectile and then have thorns come out of the bottom of the ground.
He's an accountant.
Yeah.
This is just what accountants do.
That's true. That's I'm taking the money out of here.
It just comes out with a spike. If that happened to me, I would be like, well, that tracks. That's just how it goes. So Huntress cleans up there, 2-0, looking very impressive. And that's the tough one to beat on this team. I think Huntress is like the playmaker for Team Chumbas, right? So sending Huntress up first to get the dub, I like that idea. And that's the first match. So we'll see who Team Tyron and Team Chumbas is going to be sending up for our second match.
Yeah.
Here.
If I wanted to intimidate someone, I'd throw in Huntress. I'd be like, Huntress, go. Intimidate them.
Pierce, move. See, even you said go, and I just thought about JP is saying go. It's like burned into my brain. I can't. I got the brain rot for sure.
I do think Team VTubers is very intimidating, you know. Seeing them go, I can bite ankles is pretty.
That's scary, right?
Terrifying.
Oh, speaking of which.
Oh, there we go.
The ankles. Leave the ankles to me. It's like the Woody, like just leave the ankles to me.
I would bite on Cammy's ankles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, that's Flushy's strat. I mean, she's got to try to bite the ankles. And Cammy, you know, like, she's a character who does not like she kind of zips around the screen.
Yeah.
So you got to catch her.
She's
right?
really fast.
Yeah, it's like the opposite. Zangief last time was like, he's scary, so you don't want to be near him.
Yeah.
But Cammy is like, she's gonna stick to you. She's a scary character in a different way. She's just so fast and like lightning quick. So it's on you to like try to make it in there. Dodge the ankle bite.
Yeah.
Do a little roll out of the way. Escape. Don't let ARUUU near you if you play Cammy.
I feel like Jury would be an ankle biter though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
In like the story mode, you can text the characters. So like
that's so cool. It's
they,
like the Mystic Messenger game.
yeah, you can like romance them kind of and like talk to them and stuff. Yeah, so Jury, she sends you a text and she's like, say something funny. And you're like, and she goes, God, you're boring. Like that's
She
her.
just like me for real.
Yeah, it's like the toxicity is unreal, I was like, wow, this is just what I gotta deal with. Jury's just like, she just talks all that smack. But yeah, Fleshy so far has a nice lead, but no resources. So you see the burnout, just trying to run away.
Yeah.
When the character's gray and they look real tired. Also relatable. Oh god, scary. Scariest chance now. You see Fleshy just running away, trying to wait for the meter to come back, and then now you're good to go. You're refreshed.
It's very scary when you're out of meter.
Yeah, because you can't do anything. You lost all your good stuff. And like, the point of fighting games is to do your good stuff, yeah. And if you don't have meter, you're like, well, I'm stuck. I got nothing. But first round there goes to Deer after like an 80% lead, by the way, for Fleshy. So there was a lot of ankles being bit.
I really like how Deer played that last match too.
Oh, not gonna quite make it to the corner, but chance now.
And now we see Deer on the opposite end without the meter.
Yeah, no resources. It's a bad time, I gotta say. It never feels good to get burnt out in this game. You tell yourself it's fine, but it's not fine. Blocks the drive impact, so no combo or anything, but Fleshy again with a big lead. Both of these rounds so far. Oh, that's gonna be big.
Yep.
Not quite enough, but the jump in lands. Round apiece now. And it's one of those things too where like it comes down to using your meter. We saw Fleshy using the super meter in the last game, and I don't really think we saw that from Deer very much. So I'm curious to see if that's like a big factor in the damage output here. Oh god, just like that. Oh, pressure. A little bit of a combo too. Oh, a miss. And that's going to beat the armor again. So
wow.
Fleshy with a huge lead.
It's so crazy because like I don't even know what happened. I just saw a bunch of flash and stuff, and I'm like, wait, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's what happened. This game is a lot of that. There's just graffiti, and like every character is going nuts.
Flashing.
Yeah, every character is just shining 9 different colors.
It looks like a rave. I'm about to go. Oots, oots, oots.
Yeah. They should make a rave outfit for these characters. Actually, there should be like, where's the rave outfit Jury? You're right.
Well, the pajama Jury kind of looks like a rave outfit.
I could see that. Yeah. Oh my god, both of them in burnout, no life. Oh, and the medium punch connects.
Wow.
Fleshy with the game. That was really scary. That was Nobody had any resources. Everybody's beat up. A pixel apiece. That's when it's like really just anything can happen. You're just like, oh my god, I got to get out of here. It's gonna be the end. Oh, no anti-air. So Deer spending all these resources using those auto combos to try to get some damage. Oh, that's bad. Fleshy, no resources.
Oh, and both of their bars are out now.
Stuck in the corner, but lands a little jump in. Twice in a row, 3 times in a row, too. And I like, it's funny that both of them are doing this like backdashing like 5 times, right? Running to full screen and being like, oh, a little grab action. Overhead lands. Another one. And the resources are back, and the kill.
Holy
Fleshy.
crap, that was awesome.
She was down like 90%. That was wild. And like just like that, looking like Team Chumbas.
Sometimes it just works, like just poke them out.
Yeah. Well, because like, sometimes you get too confident, you got to lead, and then all of a sudden you're just like, wait, my life bar? What happened? And then it's just like over, just like that. It's funny, you notice when some person does a drive impact, that move, the other person is just like, oh, good idea. And then they also do it.
That's what I'm like. If I see someone do something, I'm like, wait, I can do that too. Watch this.
Yeah, when one person does it, you're like, oh, so true. I should also do that. And then like just both of them are doing the same move. Like it's a very natural feeling in fighting games. And if she makes this comeback, okay. All right.
Enough.
Yeah. Deer was like, no more. It's the same thing. Jury used her super meter.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I should probably use my meter. That's a good idea. It's funny how that works. Like, you just see something and you're like, oh, good idea.
It's like when you see someone eating food, you're like, oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. Someone cooks something, you're like, wait, I should also do that. Oh, good reaction. All right, big chance for Deer. Has a level 2. Look at this neck break. Oh, the neck and your knees, the back of your knees, that's the weak spot.
She's so slay for that.
If she did that to me, I'd be dead. Like, that is, I definitely could not survive.
I thought you were going to say something.
No, I would perish. I'd be dead on the floor. That's what I was going to say. Keep it down over there. If she did that to me, I'd be dead. Like most people would be.
Yeah,
right? That's what I was going to say.
That's what I was thinking too, totally.
Yeah.
That would for sure kill me.
Yeah, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm vibing. I'm doing great. Oh, game of-peace. I see how you think of the characters in Street Fighter. I'm learning a lot. The Jamie fan art and the Cammy supers. I'm learning a lot. It was a very insightful stream for sure.
What? I really respect Jamie as a character.
Yeah.
Same with Cammy.
Respectfully. Respectfully, I'd be dead.
I for sure wouldn't want her to kill me.
No. And I think that's an important distinction you should make.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm happy that that's been clarified because I think a lot of people are like, what's going on there? And you're just like, no, I'm good. I want to live.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'm sure Twitch chat is saying that too. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would not want Cammy to kill me either.
Yeah. Everybody in chat, press 1 if you don't want Cammy to kill you. If you want to live and you don't want Cammy to kill you, press 1. If you press 2, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
But you know, one thing I've seen a lot of so far is Deer's drive impacted the drive impact, which is like one of the first things you got to learn about being a new player is everybody's going to go graffiti and you got to go graffiti back.
Well, that's what, like when I play Kimberly, I am always using my graffiti whenever I have it.
Yep. Oh, the taunt? Wait, I don't even know if she did that on purpose. That was sick.
No, that was for sure on purpose.
You think so?
That was for sure.
She did a little body wave on purpose. That was funny. I like
the
that.
VTuber taunt.
Classic. I bet you. Oh my god. I bet you Fleshy was freaking out. Like, what am I doing? Like, what's happening? I gotta see a clip of that. That's gotta be a good reaction. So Deer now on set point, just like that. I realized actually after being down quite a bit. Fleshy, gotta make it happen here. Oh, out of the air. Kind of hard to get a combo off that unless you know specifically what to do, which is even good players.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, yeah.
Like, if you're really experienced, it's hard to even know what to do there. Like, you could be playing the game for a long time and be like, I don't know what's happening. Oh. Oh, that might miss.
Oh,
yeah,
it did.
It went right over her head. It's kind of a weird super to land. Oh, little jump back. Oh, a lot of meter here. Oh my god, a pixel!
Oh.
A pixel! Oh my god! They both almost died. Just look at the life bar.
Oh my goodness!
That was so close. So dang, last game, last round between these two. It's coming down to this. This is gonna do it to see. This is a big chance. This honestly might be the deal breaker between which team is gonna make it to the finals or not.
Yeah. And you can tell they're both trying so hard not to let their team down.
I know there's a lot of pressure here for sure. Your team is definitely like, I don't know if they're all on a call or something. They're like, please, like, don't die. Like, you got
I can
this.
genuinely like feel the determination through the screen.
You know they're fighting for their lives.
Yeah.
They're like, please, just run out of life already. Oh my god, chance now. Oh wait, Fleshy.
Oh my goodness.
Resources are back. No punish.
Oh.
She's got super though. Oh my god, did she block it? She blocks it. No, she didn't get the punish. Deer gets the job done. And Team Tyrant.
It's Deer's main character moment.
Yeah, that is it. It's me. It's me. It's my time. So that's a big one. Deer, that's a huge win. You gotta be so happy.
Very, very big.
Because Team Tyrant lost their matches to Team Swagdamalo. So that's their first W on the board here against Team Chumbas. Yeah. So we have one more match before the coaches match, and that's a nice W to get on the board. You got to be feeling like, okay, I did it. Like we gotta get the momentum rolling. You know, our team can start to do some work out there. Like it's got to be a nice feeling.
I think it's like, yes, I got to keep the momentum now, or like, no, I'm gonna fight even harder. You know?
Yeah. So our last match, Kettle Toro up against Cat Link, Cammy versus Ken. The characters that we have here.
Oh, the blondes.
Yeah, there's a lot of for some reason Street Fighter has a lot of blonde characters. I don't know why. But like,
wait,
there's
who
just so
else
many.
is blonde in Street Fighter?
Cammy and Ken, and then the last game there was like 400 blonde characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people call it Blonde Fighter 5. I don't know why, but it was just like a lot of blonde characters. So in this game, I think that like there's less. They didn't bring back all the blonde characters. They just decided to chill. Ken was
enough.
He had like the blondest hair in the last game. His hair looked like bananas.
Beginning operation.
Beginning. Did you know? Do you know the story with Ken in this game? Why he looks like this? He got framed.
I thought he was just having a rough life.
He is.
So he got framed, and
he's framed by JP. His company got framed, and he lost all his money on like crypto.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. He's just going through it. That's why he looks a little less put together.
Yeah.
To say it nicely.
I mean, it's homeless chic.
Yeah. He's actually got the LA wear. Like this,
yeah,
like
exactly.
in LA. This is like a very normal outfit in LA.
Do you know what happened to Ken? He moved to LA.
He moved to LA, yeah. He was like the rent in Metro City is too high. I'm going to Los Angeles, a very cheap place to live. And then this is how he dresses now.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with Cat Link so far. I think like learning a character like Ken and playing like a solid like I throw fireball and anti-air game is a really like it's a really difficult way to learn the game sometimes, but it's like really a great way to learn, I think.
Cat Link has a really good balance.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I like the play so far. And Kettle Toro is trying to get in and make some kind of offense happen, which is what you need to do if you're dealing with somebody who's playing like kind of a slow defensive game plan like this. Nice. That's the punish that Joe was showing Kat earlier. Like, okay, you block something, do this heavy move right here, and then this is your go-to. So I like that we saw that exact thing that they were practicing together just shown off in a match. And drive rushing too, which is not a normal thing. Like when you're first learning the game, it's probably not very intuitive. So I like that we're seeing this. Look at the slow and steady. A little spin knuckle right through. Look at this. Just fireballs. Just slow, steady Ken gameplay. Nothing too fancy. Oh.
It really is such a good play style of both like patient and aggressive, aggressive, because then it throws your opponent off as well.
Exactly, yeah. You just play nice and slow, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm flying in, and then that throws people off. It's like it's a hard thing to deal with for sure. Especially, I do like that, you know, this is a character that Joe plays. He plays Ken. So he probably had a really good insight into how to teach Cat Link this character. But a bad
Oh,
corner.
wait, isn't Bison blonde too?
Is he? I don't think so.
Oh,
maybe. Oh, Guile's blonde, though. You reminded me of this
that's
state.
what I was thinking. Yeah, I thought his name
Guile's
was
blonde.
Bison for some reason.
Well,
Who's Bison?
Bison, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
He's the guy with the psycho power. He's like purple. He's dead though. You don't worry about him.
Yeah, Guile's blonde.
Guile is blonde. Yeah. He's got wild hair too, so it's like he's extra blonde. You might count as two characters. This is, I gotta say too, this is a really rough spot to be in the corner against this character, Kettle.
Yeah.
Although Kettle Toro does get offense and then makes it out safely. So I love the startup of her spiral arrow getting hit. She just goes, spot, and then she just gets hit and like falls to the ground. She's like, I tried. Nice. So game of peace. Kettle Toro, I gotta say, will stick to you. Like, you know, Cammy is that kind of character. You just stick to someone, you run your offense, you're doing great. And we've seen that a lot so far where Cat Link is not really able to keep this character away in that game. It's coming down to the last game here. These two teams definitely very, very close, right, in their skill level. We've seen a couple of like kind of back and forth matches, this last one and this match here. Oh, nice. A little combo into the step kick.
Both of them seem like evenly matched with each other, you know?
And that's like, ideally, that's what you want, right? Like,
Yeah.
You want to see the players have close matches because they're playing against other new players. And so, like, it's fun when you're both new and the matches are close and you feel like, oh, I learned a lot playing that match or whatever, you know?
What was the graffiti thing? It's like when you're in the corner and you get hit with that, the bounce off is crazy.
Yeah. It is like the big scary thing about the corner in this game is that drive impacts, when they hit you, or if you block them, you get a combo. So it's like, if you don't drive impact back, then you just die. So it's like a very scary thing to deal with.
I love the drive impact.
Yeah,
I
they're
really, I
awesome.
think it's awesome. Yeah, exactly. It's so cool.
It looks cool. It feels good to do. And as like a new player, you know when you get hit by stuff in a fighting game and you're like, I don't know what to do about that. The answer to drive impact is drive impact back. It's like a very intuitive, you know, it's like cool. Like I know how to stop this move because I just do my version of the
It's
move.
the reverse Uno.
Yeah. It's like a nice feeling. I think it's a cool design because you're just like, you know, this is how I stop this move is I just do my version of the same move.
Well, and I feel like it's such a good way to like get that pressure off of you for a little bit just so you can like recollect yourself.
Right. And like, it's one of those moves too where it's useful at like all levels of play. It's useful if you're new, it's useful if you're an experienced player. It has like a place everywhere in the game. This is like really close here actually. Kettle Toro just needs one hit, like one spin knuckle through a fireball. Oh god. That spin knuckle right there. Oh, huge chance. She can actually kill.
Oh.
Nah, it doesn't get the juggle. Oh,
okay.
But the last hit. So Cat Link gets the job done. And this is actually very interesting because Team Chumba's got one win last time, right? And so they were 1-4 in their last one. In this one, it could actually end up being that we tie up, I think, in points between the two teams. I'm very curious about how this is going to go down. We could, especially if Joe wins, we could have a scenario where like there's like a tiebreaker like kind of thing going on. So I'm curious about this, about where we're at in terms of points and like who's going to be winning and all kinds of stuff. So interesting, very interesting match that we have between these two. Definitely these two teams are very evenly matched.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to the coaches. Can Kizzy clutch it out and try to give his team a chance here?
Which one of them is going to get the run back?
Who gets a shot? So it should be Ken versus Jamie, I think, is our matches between the coaches here. Yeah, so there's Kizzy and Joe. Look at Joe looking up at Ken with such adoration. He's just like, look at that guy. He's also wearing a backpack. Joe's always wearing a backpack.
Really?
It's a little Joe fact for you. But yeah, both of these coaches are going to be going against it. Very strong players. Obviously, we saw them playing up against Justin earlier, so they get their chance against each other now. And then the winning team here, the team that has the most points after we do a little calculations in the back and everything, will get that second chance in the finals match against Justin's team.
Excited.
Yeah, interested in seeing it. And I think our coaches are loading in here.
Very excited to be seeing the Jamie versus Ken matchup.
Oh, he tried to drink. He's trying to take the shirt off right around start. He's like, it's time. A lot of offense. I think that between these two, Joe is like a very offensive player typically, and Kizzy is a lot more defensive. So
and so can both of these characters, well, because like in Street Fighter, is there like characters that are specifically made to be played aggressive, or can everybody just either play super patient or play super aggressive?
you can do both. Like the thing is like a lot of characters are capable of doing both. But certainly Ken is a character who I think is historically more offensive, right?
Okay.
Like Ryu and him have a lot of similar moves, but Ryu's like a little bit more balanced or defensive, and then Ken's a little bit more offensive. And then Jamie is definitely a character that wants to get in and beat you up. That's like kind of his objective. He doesn't have any projectiles or like long range game plans, so he's got to like drink, get in there, punch you up, you know, have a good time.
Yeah, because I feel like when I played JP especially, like I had to be patient.
Yes.
And then when I play Kimberly, I feel like I don't like. I should be patient, but I feel like I get punished less if I'm aggressive. You know, like I can be aggressive and get away with a lot more than I would if I were aggressive with like JP. You know what I mean?
Kimberly is definitely she wants to get in there and hit you kind of character.
Yeah.
You know? That's like her style. She's a ninja. She's got teleports and stuff. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, unless he got the DP, but. Chance now. Joe at the corner. He loves ripping these drive impacts too. We've seen them a lot, so I'm curious if he goes for one early.
Oh.
Easy peasy pickup. So round apiece. Close little match so far. I think Kizzy was really dominant in that round for most of it. And same thing for the reverse for Joe. In the first round. Corner positioning very early and a good block from Kizzy. Oh, Lots of pressure, too.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say, Joe is like, he's very scrambly. Like, a lot of these hits have been just him making offense happen and then just scrambly, weird scenarios working out for him.
I feel like reacting to grabs is so, like, you get like a second to like get that reaction in.
You just gotta know. You gotta be like in the zone. Oh, nice little buff. Get ready. This also looks like it should kill you. Just beats you up.
Yeah.
And you get the combo after. Into the drink. So now he has a command grab, which is what he did right there.
Jamie is so cool.
Yeah, he is a really cool character. Oh, command grab again. Kizzy K. The double dragon cleans it up. First game goes to him. Nicely done. Oh, now we get Jamie theme, the best theme in the game.
Oh, yeah, I like how this sounds.
This is the best. I love this theme.
Sounds very groovy.
He was like one of the first characters they showed off, and I heard this theme, and I was like, I hope every song is like this. But it is definitely my favorite song in the game. Oh, so we do get confirmation that the coaches match here, this will determine who is going on to play against Justin's team in the final. So Kizzy, 1 game away. Oh, we're shirtless.
Oh.
I know. Oh, the drive rush. This is huge, actually. It's going to be a lot of damage. And he gets a safe jump here. Boom, jump in. Dive kick to bait the throw. Kizzy's 1 round away from sending the Chumbas into the finals.
I love how that looks. He got the Sephiroth hair.
Yeah, the hair's all long and down. He lets it go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks so cool. And I love his face gets redder as he drinks his key drink. His tea.
Yeah, his tea.
His tea, whatever it is. Whatever he's drinking, Capcom. You guys make the rules. Oh, stuffs the drink. So now this is a big chance. Yeah, Joe with some pressure. Trying to keep his team alive here, but jump out from Kizzy.
Oh.
He takes his turn back, and now he's got 2 drinks. Oh, a little buffer.
Are there like, can you enhance moves in Street Fighter?
Yeah, those are, they call them OD moves in this game, or EX in other. They cost 2 of the little green guys at the top, the green gauge up there.
I see.
So that's what you have to spend to use those. And yeah, you can enhance most of your moves. Oh, like that. Kizzy K cleans up 2-0 and sends Elijah's team out of the tournament with a respectable 3rd place of our 3 teams. They fought really, really hard. I think these are tough matches. So it came down to this match, and Kizzy gives his team, the VTubers, a 2nd chance against those Monster Hunter players in the finals.
The run back happens now.
It's their chance. We'll see if they got what it takes to beat them up, because, you know, I got to say, Justin's team was looking really solid in both their matches earlier.
Yeah. But now they know exactly. I feel like now that they know what to expect, I think it may be, we may see a difference in what happens there, you know, because now you're like, okay, I know exactly what I need to coach them on.
Right.
So let me send them back in. And I wonder if Justin is like now changing up the game plan, you know?
I feel like, Justin is like one of those, like, just do the same thing but better kind of guys. And it's also interesting, too, because they have a 2nd chance at the coaches match, right? So Kizzy lost to Justin earlier, and I'm sure he's sitting there like, what do I got to do to beat up this Justin guy? So, you know, he can help his team and also help himself try to get that victory. So we're going to be taking a quick break before we have our finals match. Stay tuned and catch that right after this.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery? Time for some experimentation. I bet poison would work wonders on you. I wouldn't move if I were you. Poison's on the menu.
I'm making a mad. I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Welcome back, everybody, to our final conclusion of the tournament. Hope you've been chilling. Sajam here, joined by ARUUU. How are you chilling?
I'm good. I'm having a lot of fun. It just, sometimes I feel, because this is my first time commentating, right? And I feel nervous because I'm like, whoa, like I get so into the match that I just watch, and I'm like, oh, wait, what happened? Like, I don't know. I really, it makes me want to learn Street Fighter now because I'm like, I want to understand what just happened there. You know what I mean?
Maybe if they do this again, they will reassemble you on Team Chumbas.
Yes, I'll be the coach and you'll be the new player.
Yeah, sure. Well, I got to make myself a VTuber and we'll make a VTuber
Yes,
team.
exactly. I'll be your coach.
Yeah, we got this. We'll beat everybody up. We'll be the Chumbas round 2.
Yes.
Yeah, the Chumba Reckoning. So
yes.
That's the team we're going to have up against Team Swagnamalo here in our final. So it's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we saw this last time. Team Swagnamalo won their matches. There was 1 W on their team for Huntress. So it was 3-1, right? And then, that could have gone back and forth. There was some close matches. It could have been 2-2 or whatever. And we could have had ourselves a set. The other thing to think about is that because this is the finals, there's a slightly different format. There's also 2 additional matches that happen at the end between the coach and 1 player from both teams in a first to 1. And those matches, you see the bottom 2 matches there. The Captain's Challenge matches, if your captain wins, you get nothing. But if your captain loses that 1 game, then that team gets 30 points.
Yeah.
So that's like a big swing of points. In fact, it's enough for your team to win a lot of times.
Yeah.
So that's very important that the captain doesn't just die to whoever is trying to beat them up out there. But other than that, we have the same format you've seen all day. And we'll see if this determines something a shake-up after our first match, if they can make some adjustments, or if we have that team Swagnamalo who's looked very solid so far, clean up and get the job done.
Yeah. I'm really... You know what? Let me in. Let me take Justin Wong. I can take
him.
Guy.
I'm down.
Pull in another VTuber. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we just keep throwing people at him, somebody's gonna win.
He's gonna get tired.
Yeah, he'll get tired.
We're gonna burn him out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta keep throwing. We'll get production to throw hands.
Exactly,
I'll play him. Everybody just plays him back to back, and somebody will take him out in the end, and that'll be the match. Then we'll be like nothing else counted. Only the part where you lost.
Only that part, that one thing.
Yeah. So we have Calatora up against SD Shepherd. Last time, if I remember right, it was Fleshy up against SD Shepherd. Now
it's Cammy's gonna go in there.
Right, exactly. So SD Shepherd has been churning butter, as we like to say, when you play a grappler character and just grabbing everybody, and it's been bad times. I think, the way they've done the order is like, without knowing who's playing up on each team.
Yeah.
If you could pick, you would definitely send Huntress up against Zangief, right? Because you want Zangief to be able to
I'll keep him away from you. Yeah, exactly.
Distance.
But it's funny because you said the whole point is to try to grab Cammy. So I wonder if Cammy's just going to be bouncing and trying not to,
get command grab.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of how this matchup always goes. Even historically, these 2 characters have been in Street Fighter for 30 years or something like that. And basically, Cammy doesn't want to get grabbed by Zangief. It's very scary if your character archetype is go near the other person if you're fighting the big guy who wants to grab you, because his objective is to get near you. And then if you want to hit him, you got to go in. So it's oh God, this is so scary. I got to go near the big scary guy to do damage. So, it's one of those matchups where this kind of look at it. This is 6 foot versus 5'11". He's a dangerous dude. He just pulls up. So we'll see if Cal...
Yeah, he looks so tall.
He is a big guy, yeah. The thing is look at this.
That's so crazy. Yeah, he's just walking.
Yeah, he is the tyrant. That is the T-Virus.
That is the T-Virus.
When he's pulling up on you. I need a Mr. X Zangief.
But she was able to get out of that really quickly.
Yeah, she ran for it, which is what you got to do if Zangief's pulling up on you like this. Command grab. No! Not enough to kill,
That's our first one.
Yeah, just the 1 scoop. Oof, rough one. The armor there beats the dive kick. Shepherd so far, gotta say, has not had a lot of scary looks. He's just been kind of walking around grabbing people.
Yeah. I feel like Yeah, I think it would be for me dependent. Like if I knew I was going up, like you said, like JP would be perfect.
Yeah, but that's why there's the blind pick, right? So you don't know, so you can't go send your anti-Zangief character to beat him up. He's invincible. Ah, just gets the big grab.
It's so violent.
Yeah. He is not very friendly, I gotta say. He just pulls up. He's a sweetheart in the story, but...
That's how it always is, though. The scariest looking character is the sweetest one.
Yeah. He's like so kind. He's like, you want to learn how to wrestle? And you're like, no. And then he beats you up. Oh, God. Scary drop kick. She's losing a lot of space on the screen, Cammy. She's got nowhere to go. The sweeps and the grabs. No.
Yeah, and then you're kind of just forced. Once you're backed up into that corner, you're kind of just forced to make a decision. And it's like, it's going to be the wrong one anyway, you know?
Yeah. And that's the problem is you get hit by the sweeps. And, like, he's just kicking you in the legs. And you're like, all right, I guess I'll block. And then he just walks up and command grabs you. And you're like, no. That beats block. Like, you know, it's just how these characters work. Oh, God. And Shepard clearly has, like, a pretty good understanding of what to do with Zangief. And also is pretty patient, actually. Doesn't get it, like, too overzealous. So I think whatever coaching and stuff that he's learned there, it seems like it's working very well. Oh, that's going to break the armor.
That's pretty good, though. She's got him in the corner.
Yeah, he is struggling.
Look at her go. Oh, let's go.
This should be the kill. Not enough. It's so close. No
health. There we go.
Yeah, got a little chip out there. Nicely done. So Kettle Toro, that offense, that's been her biggest thing so far, I feel like. It's just getting in there with Cammy, beating people up.
When in doubt, chip them out.
Yep, that is so true. That's all you got to do. You just get in there and get a little chip. Take a teensy little bit of chip and then get the job done.
Kettle is so good at adapting.
Yeah, and it's scary against a character like Zangief. When you're new, it's hard, right? This guy is big, and oh my God, he kicked her off the wall. In burnout now too, so no more reversals, and I think she's dead. Oh, I was gonna say it's close to killing, but
just makes the whole screen shake.
And it leaves a crater in the ground. You can see like the thing is shattered where Cammy.
Her poor head.
Yeah. And it makes you think like, how do these people live from this stuff? Like Zangief's doing this to people. It's gotta be a violent place if Metro City you walk around and this is what happens to you. He walks up. Oh, good jump out. Escape the command grab.
Yeah, Kettle is like picking up on what she needs to do. But also, you know, Shepard is just like, okay, well, let me do this new thing then, you know?
Yeah. And that's burnout off the drive impact into the level 3. So Kettle has a lot of resources, but yeah, no drive gauge is brutal here. That's not going to be close to killing, but another command grab might do it. We're pretty close at this point. Oh yeah, anything will do it now. We'll see if Kettle Toro can mount any kind of comeback here.
I believe, Kettle. I believe.
Got a lot of meter, so that'll help.
Oh.
The beginnings. Jump in.
Oh.
Another chance. Oh, stun?
I believe, Kettle.
It didn't reach. Zangief lived.
No.
Man, Shepard so far has been a mountain to climb. It's been tough.
Shepard has been really good.
I think, unless Shepard plays again later against a coach or something, I think that means that Shepard's been undefeated today. I don't think Shepard lost anybody.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Shepard.
Very well played so far, for sure. So the Chumbas, you know, they know that guy's big and scary. They got him off the board. We'll see about the rest of the team. Because, you know, it could end up being a factor where the other two matches go their way, and all of a sudden it's coming down to the coach's match or, like, the captain's match at the end against them. So we'll have to see how it goes. So that's the first member, Shepard, up against, or for Justin Wong's team, which, you know, got the job done. Looked very good with the Zangief. Slow and steady. Bakba Soup up against Fleshy going to be our next match. Okay, so this match, again, didn't happen last time. Bakba Soup played against Huntress. So we're seeing this one for the first time, which it also means that we're going to see Krim up against Huntress as our last match. And then we'll have our captain's match after that. So that'll determine our little breakdown here about what the scores are like.
We're gonna see a lot of projectiles, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. But I'm also interested to see this match too because Bakwasu had a really foundation that was solid with Chun-Li. Throw the fireball if they jump, do the up kicks. Really just basic, solid options. And that didn't really get to happen last time against this team because it was JP. But this time it's a character that you can kind of do that against. So I'm curious about how it goes.
I mean, it's been nice to see all the different matchups that have been shown. I wonder, because you said Juri has projectiles as well, right?
Yeah, she does. She's got a couple that she can use. She has a couple of things that beat projectiles too. So she's a pretty well-rounded character. She's got a lot of good options. And same thing with Chun-Li. Both of these characters are like that. They have lots of good stuff that they can do. Oh yeah, the drive rush throws. Back to back. This time she jumps out. Fleshy out of there. Ooh, and a parry on the drive impact.
I love how we've seen Chun-Li's design get more and more sophisticated throughout the years. It's you're kind of seeing her grow up.
They finally were you know what? We've been making Street Fighter for 30 years. Chun-Li can finally be a little older. And same thing with Ryu and Ken too. They finally made all the characters older. And they're all right, you guys can be adults now with jobs. Instead of 30 for forever and just fighting people. So in this game, Chun-Li is she's a kung fu master who's teaching the youth how to do kung fu, which is really cool. She teaches you kung fu too. Which is, I mean, that's probably a pretty good teacher, all things considered.
Yeah. Wow. What is that move called again? The one that Juri does?
It's she does an upwards pinwheel, basically.
That's super cool.
Yeah, she has a grounded one and she has an anti-air one. That one right there, yeah. Oh, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I guess when you block that, it's super punishable.
You have the whole world time to do it. Oh, the Tencho kicks, which is something that we've seen a lot. Bakwasu has been doing that a lot of fireball, anti-air, and that kind of basic game plan is really solid and it has been paying off really well. You can't really go wrong.
Bakwasu has made me want to go home and try Chun-Li, and
she's awesome in this game. She's really fun. I think both these characters are really fun in this game. They got a nice glow up in how fun they are to play. I think Juri was really cool in 4 and 5, but in this game, she's I think the most fun to me. Oh no, out of meter. They both were parrying. They both were let me get a button, let me get the parry. Punish counter throw.
It is very scary though. You lose meter.
Yeah. It costs you a poor drive gauge, and then you're out of gauge, and you're what am I gonna do? Oh, this might be chip. Runs away.
But I mean, I'm assuming they do that so that you can't just spam parry, right?
Right, yeah. Because then otherwise you could just parry over and over and it would cost you nothing. It'd be a little too good. By a little, I mean a lot too good, probably. it's probably a good thing that they don't allow you to do it for sure. Oh man, Fleshy's trying to do parries or drive rushes or something to get in there, but Bakwa's just chilling, just throwing some fireballs. Vibing, not doing anything too fancy.
Well, and I think they kind of understand each other as players. I think Fleshy is kind of picking up that Bakwasu is going to chill there and just wait it out. So Fleshy has to do something, and Bakwasu knows that Fleshy is going to be aggressive and try to just get in no matter what.
Exactly. So when you have that kind of all right, this is what you're looking to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You get some counterplay back and forth, which is always cool. Has meter here. Yeah, just does the up kicks again. We've seen that combo a few times. Hazanshu, level 1. Uh-oh, not enough to kill, but this is a really rough spot now for Fleshy.
Yeah, especially in the corner there. That's so scary.
One hit will do it now. Fireball chip, anti-air.
Oh.
That'll do it.
And then the punish, yeah.
Yep. Anytime you miss like that, it's always going to be a problem. So I got to say, this Swagnamalo Monster Hunter team has been looking too tough so far.
Yeah,
Justin Wong's
very
coaching.
tough team.
2 points, so that's 20 points. 2 wins for that team. And so now it's up to the Chumbas to try to clean up here. They have Huntress, who I think is their most powerful asset as a player. And then they have Kizzy on the coach. They need both of those, or they need someone to beat up Justin later on in that extra captain's match to try and tie things up. So Huntress up against Krim here. Going to be our match. Juri versus JP. Man, everybody's been playing Juri and Cammy. These characters are popular.
Well, they look so cool, you know?
Yeah. And in this game, they changed Juri's personality quite a bit. So she's she cracks me up. She makes me laugh in this game. She's just so silly. When she beats you, she sits on your back and gets on her
I saw
phone.
that.
And has a
Yeah, because when
lollipop.
they showed that, I think for the first time, it was all over Twitter. My
Yeah.
whole feed, just Jury, and then Jury's feet. So I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I like this character.
that and shirtless Jamie, huh? Those are the things you're just like, this is great.
Yeah, you forgot JP too. JP's up there.
Yeah, JP's cool. He the thing about JP though is there was like a mod that removed his beard, and I saw that. You should not look. If you want your opinion of him to stay high,
I feel like that would look so bad.
it's really not good. Yeah, he needs the beard for sure. He's struggling without it.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it,
Don't look it up.
yeah, don't. It's traumatizing for sure. It's not right. You're just gonna be like, what? But we have our last match. But before we get to the captain's match, the Asian Avenger up against Huntress here. Doo-doo. And Huntress so far has been really solid, really kind of like fundamental play. Obviously, she got some Chun-Li experience as well. And look at this. Full combo.
Wow.
And sets up the departure. That's the
Dude,
portal. Oh my
JP
god.
is so crazy.
Yeah. Look at him go.
I feel like just watching JP gameplay stresses me out, and I'm not even playing.
Yeah. That's how you know. He's a stressful guy to fight against. He just throws all these projectiles. He just beats you up. Oh, combo. Nice, man.
It's so flashy too.
Yeah, he looks really cool. And his other outfit is really, it's like this cool suit that he wears, and he's got a hat. He's a cool looking character. And
So
he's really fun to
stylish.
play. Yeah. I mean, you got to be if you're an accountant. That's where all the money goes.
Yep. Into all the flashy moves.
Yep. Oh, that'll connect. That's a lot of damage, too.
The fact that, see, like for me as a new player, like how would I tell the difference between the projectile and the grab?
He makes a different noise, is basically how you can tell.
What?
Yeah.
So you have to listen?
Gotta listen. Gotta use your ears. Oh, the perfect counter. Huntress won game.
Huntress is like, I am not here to play. I'm here to win.
I hope that when I hope they send up Huntress to fight Justin, and I hope Huntress picks Chun-Li and beats him. That would be sick. Just switches over to the other character and is like, what up? Maybe Huntress is the one. Yeah, see, when he does that, he goes, oh, wait, and he makes a different noise. It has a different sound. Yeah, there's like a different visual cue too, but it's a little, I feel like it's easier to listen than it is to see. One thing so far from Huntress is that, the reactions on those DIs have been so good.
At a professional level, is it just as scary to like go against a JP? Like everyone's like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I think he is unanimously considered to be a top 2 character, basically. Like the other character that's like top 2 with him is like disputed between a couple of options, but yeah, most people think JP is extremely strong.
Really big props to Huntress for not only like trying out a new character for this, but actually playing the character so well.
Yeah, I think she already hit plat or something I saw with this character, so I've been climbing. And also
the Smurf.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, this is not an easy character to play. Like, people are always like, you know, they talk about how strong he is, but to pick up a character like this is hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like, as someone who's played the whole cast, like, there's lots of characters who are way easier to play than JP.
Yeah.
JP is definitely a hard character to play long term. He's not super easy.
Well, and like I told you, like I chose JP first before Kimberly, and like I couldn't believe how difficult it was. I was like, yeah, I'm never trying this guy ever again.
Yeah, and also if he's not an archetype you like, he is so like, you're like, oh, cool, like he looks so cool, and then you play him and he walks really slow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait, I want to get in and punch people in the face, and like,
Yeah, and
no,
this is not
don't
him.
do that right now, at least.
Yeah, you're like, what if you stood the whole screen away
Yeah.
and you shot little ghouls at people? You're like, that's not what I signed up for. But we're going to have our captain's match next, so it's going to be Kizzy up against Justin, and then we have our 2 ringer matches after that, where we get to see the players up against one of the coaches from each team.
I can hear the gears in Kizzy's head. Kizzy's, not Kizzy. Kizzy's head just going off. Exactly like, how am I going to deal with him this time? How am I going to deal with Justin?
Pondering.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's my strategy going to be? Yeah, because, like, it's natural when you lose, you sit there and think, like, what happened? What did I do wrong to lose?
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like at a pro level, like you're able to like pinpoint that immediately and then correct it. Whereas I feel like when you're a new player, you're kind of like me, where you're like, wait, where did I go wrong though?
Yeah. For someone like Kizzy, you know, he's done this before. He's calculated. He's a tournament veteran, so he's used to this kind of stuff. No punish from Justin. Didn't do anything on the rec up. That Kizzy just hitting that heavy punch. Oh, misses dive kick. I hate her. Just like slow and steady. Nice call out.
That's really good.
Yeah, sweet. Gets a drink. And just like kind of patient play. Kizzy pushing to the corner. Oh, trade on the palms. Very good for Kizzy. All right, chance. Justin gets out of the corner. But, you know, still a nice lead for Kizzy. He's got more drive gauge. He's got some super gauge to work with. Oh, wow. Raw Tatsu? I got to say, so far. Oh, that's huge.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't get a drink or a safe jump there. Jumps out. Now chance for Kizzy. Pressure. And this is really close now. Justin has a lot of meter to work with. He's sitting on these modern reactions, too, so you can't get too wild with the drive rushes.
See, Jamie's so scary because I'd be like way too scared to ever drink, you know?
Yeah, especially against fireball characters, it is not easy to always find the right moment. I would love to see Kizzy neutral jump also maybe on the fireballs. We haven't seen him do it besides the very beginning. Oh, guess was wrong. Now he's in burnout. Both in burnout here. 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Justin with the lead. Tries with the palm. Oh, he ducked. No, he missed the punish. This is going to chip, I think. He wins, Kizzy.
Win it out. Tip it out.
Exactly. That was huge. Big bet there from Justin and the crouch from Kizzy. Gets under the Tatsu, so almost goes the timeout on the first round. Oh, gets a drink. Sneaks one in. Triple dive kick. The third one gets hit.
I love how Justin is just so committed to what he does.
Yeah. This man he's married to the lane play. He's committal. Stuff on the fireball. He can take the third drink here if he wants it, which I think he's gonna.
Oh, you were right.
He's got that red face. And now he's popped. Oh, big chance. Should be the kill here for Kizzy.
So when he's like this, are his moves different?
Yeah, he enhances, like all of his moves get better. So he has the palm that you see him do. When he does the palm in this mode, he does like a second palm that does even more damage and gives him like, you know, better combos. All of his moves get enhanced. He has like a command grab. He does more damage.
Yeah.
He moves around a little faster and like he just becomes scarier in general. Yeah, that's the palm. And then he gets a second palm when he's got level 4. And each level gives him new things. So he gets more damage, he gets new moves. It's you know, like a whole thing. Like level 1, he gets a new target combo off his jab, so his jab becomes better. Level 2, he gets a breakdance move. That's really cool. Some target combos. Level 3, he gets a command grab. He also gets a dive kick at level 1, which is nice. We've seen Kizzy using it a lot to go over the fireballs.
Justin is just so...
It's mesmerizing.
He's so intelligent.
Patient play too. Kizzy knows he's down, but he's got a lot of time to work with.
I feel like last round, Kizzy's like, I know how to get in now. I got it. And now Justin is like, okay, try that again. Like, I'm going to deny it every single time.
Yep.
Like,
and you see Justin trying to get close here and threaten the fireball game so he can't get that last drink. Kizzy needs one more.
Yeah.
Oh, trade. Almost a chance for Kizzy there. Oh, he bet big, but didn't get killed for it. Uh-oh, chance. Uh-oh.
Justin.
He tries to jump out.
There's
One
one more hit. Oh, this is going to get close.
Oh.
Oh!
Not enough.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, he did it again.
Oh my god.
That was so close, but he went under. Man, Kizzy was trying to be so sneaky there. And almost made the comeback happen, but Justin clutches it out.
Justin's like, I said denied.
Yeah, just throws him on the ground. Get out of here. Scram, kid.
Hadouken.
That's his whole
be
life.
hearing that in my sleep.
Yeah, so is Kizzy. He's just like, make it stop. The voices. And just slow and steady. This is how it is. But Kizzy's a really defensive player too, so he's like not trying to force. Like Joe versus Justin. You saw Joe was trying to get in there and kill Justin.
Yep.
But Kizzy's playing a little slower. He's like a little bit more defensive also. Both of these players are pretty defensive. Let's play. So this instantly gives him level 4. Which is not going to matter much there as Justin just lands a huge hit.
I love how the tea spills out of his mouth.
Ugh. I love that Ryu kills you and he goes, "What's wrong?"
And then there's like bits of concrete falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Oh. Scary little whip. I like that. I said,
Oh,
a
my
little too
goodness.
far. Gets a drink, so he's got one now. But in Burnout, gets the stuff. Justin Wong,
Yep.
terrible combo as
Wait.
usual.
I believe. I believe.
Ah! Oh, he almost landed on the fireball. Oh, chip.
I love how Justin waits and they have like a silent moment.
He's like, Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken. Like he just threw it like a little change up, you know, just a little slightly different. Nice little Rekka series there. Kizzy with 2 drinks already. Punish. He can get a 3rd drink here too. Gonna take it. So now Command grabs the threat. Doesn't go for it. Justin tries the little challenge, but a little break.
And now he needs one more drink, right?
Yep. And then he's got the big upgrade. He gets super, not tipsy because it's not alcohol, but
Yeah, no, it's
powerful.
Very powerful tea.
It's just caffeine.
Yeah.
That's how I get on when I have my tea. Oh, miss. This is a huge chance now for Justin. Justin's got the corner.
Oh.
But Kizzy just jumps out. Jump medium punch on wake up, gets away. 1 drink away. And also, he doesn't need much damage either. He can kill very soon here. Want to punish Justin with a chance. Spends the super. Very nice to get the kill.
Wow.
Level 2 action. I like that. Last game, he kind of did a short combo and left Kizzy alive. This time, spends it. Oh, try to sneak in a drink around start.
That's the thing. I feel like playing someone like, well, I think this is like very common with all pro players, is like they have like 4 or 5 different styles they swap between, you know, when they need to.
No, that's a really good point. One thing about like most players is when you're learning, you like, you know, oh, it's probably an accident there from Kizzy. Oh, that's unfortunate. But he has a chance in the corner here. Yep, caught him trying to jump. Safe jump time. Catches him low. Justin with the uppercut again. He's done that a lot on defense.
I've noticed too, like when the pro players are like the coaches are stuck in a corner, they like get out far, far quicker and far easier than the new players.
Yeah, defense is a hard skill to learn. And like when you're an experienced player like this, you know, that's one thing that you definitely learn. Oh, baits the throw. Nice jump in. So last round between these two. But yeah, about style switching. When you're new, you kind of just have one style.
Yeah.
But experienced players have many, right? Like they can change at a whim and just play whatever style they need to play, which is something that we're seeing from both of them here. Justin just picking up all kinds of offense from out of nowhere. Doesn't like Kizzy drink, and now spends the level 3 for like a 35% life lead here. Corner positioning, Kizzy with the challenge. Oh. Yeah, Drink gets stuffed again. Couldn't get that level 2, which he really wanted. Second hit on the sweep. Pressure, and Justin just blocking it out, not looking to risk anything there. Man, this is close. This is a really kind of nail biter. There's a lot of resources for Kizzy. Even though he's down on life, he has a level 3 built up. So 1 hit for him is like a huge explosion of damage. It's just whether he can get that hit or not.
Yeah, actually getting there is the problem.
Yeah, he's looking like Sisyphus. He's slowly climbing here. Double drive rush.
No.
Not enough to kill for Justin. Oh, what the jump in. Justin Wong sealing the deal there to put his team up 30-10 or 3-1, depending on how you want to count it. So now, the last chance for the VTubers is somebody needs to go beat up Justin Wong. That's their chance. If they want to get the W here, we got to send in a VTuber to murder Justin Wong.
Or bite his ankles.
Yeah, take his ankles out. That's his weak spot. Send somebody in there to take him out. Oh, so they have our match. Okay. So this is our 30-point match. Kizzy's going to be playing up against Shepard, Zangief. And then I don't know if we have the other match set already, but there will be one more match after this against Justin here. So if Kizzy loses, then this team, the Team Chumbas, is definitely out. But they do have a chance if somebody can beat Justin in 1 game and Kizzy wins this match. You can get 1 game on Justin. I believe in you.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, your coach did it. You could do it. I believe. So this will be our match here, Shepard up against Kizzy K. And the cool thing about this is that you can go watch everybody's stream. So everybody's streaming. They're all live during this also. And you can go check out their streams.
Yeah, I'm so curious on what the reactions are.
Yeah, I got to see it later. I can't wait to go digging through the clips and like see how everybody's doing, see what's going on. Because I'm sure for a lot of people, you know, most of them, this is their first time playing Street Fighter. It's definitely like their first time competing in like a Street Fighter event.
That's a lot. That's a lot to like be the first time playing it, competing, and then being able to like have, I don't know, access to a library of knowledge, which is like your coach, you know?
Yeah. And if you're new, also, you should take advantage too, because the coaches are teaching everybody, so you can go up there and absorb all that information for free, you know, which is really nice.
That's a great thing that it was like a 2-week thing, you know, because you got to watch along, and then I'm sure like watching it all come together finally is like a very nice feeling.
Yeah, for sure. And like you yourself can go on your own little Street Fighter journey. You have like this nice little kind of, you know, library, as you put it, of videos and VODs and stuff to go check out from everybody learning. So if you have any problems as a new player, you can just go check out those VODs and see what's going on. Or just go ask one of these coaches. These three people all play Street Fighter all the time. They'll help you out. So if you want to just go ask any questions that you yourself have, you're like, hey, so I was kind of playing and like this thing kept happening to me. What do I do? Just go ask them and then you'll be good to go. Oh my god. And you see Kizzy, this is a difference. So you're asking earlier, like, what do you do if you're trying to deal with Zangief? You notice Kizzy is running for his life. He is not about to get close, and then he's going to take a double drink here, level 4. And like, now he's just waiting. He's playing reactively. He's waiting to see what Zangief does, and then he's just going to answer with his own stuff. So I like that approach a lot. Kizzy, very smart. He knows what he's doing. Safe jump again.
Wow.
Nicely done. This guy's a professional.
Okay, so everyone just do that.
Just do that. Be a professional. Oh, God. Even he got grabbed, though. See? Even if you're as experienced as Kizzy, sometimes you get hit by stuff like that. Ascension?
That's so funny he says that.
Hey, Jamie's so cool. They definitely were like, what do people like these days? Nice, man. Kizzy sharp.
Was that a JoJo reference?
What? Who now? What now? Yeah. As Kizzy K cleans up there and defends the VTuber's honor.
As he should. As he should.
Yes, in his best of 1. So now we have our next matchup against Justin Wong. I'm guessing the VTubers sent Huntress. That's my inkling of who it was. I think that's their player who's played the most Street Fighter and the person who's most familiar with fighting games. So we'll see. I guess we're gonna have that
Huntress
match.
is using JP. So
yeah, exactly.
Huntress, keep him away.
Get him.
Keep him away.
Get him, Huntress. So now it's on Justin Wong. Can you defend?
Projectile versus projectile.
Exactly. Just projectile. I'm telling you, let Huntress unleash the Chun-Li. Just like go in there with the Chun and then beat up Justin.
Yeah.
Just get him. He's famously, the most famous fighting game moment of all time is Justin Wong playing as Chun against Ken. So, you know, he knows about some Chun-Li himself. But JP, new character, new time. You can beat him up. Listen, if he can't throw projectiles, maybe it's your chance to get in there. Okay?
Listen, Justin, the old age is out the door. Now it's time for new age.
Yeah.
I present you VTubers.
Justin Wong versus a VTuber, our final match. This is it. So all Huntress has to do is beat one of the greatest fighting game players of all time. Just do that real quick, and then you're good.
She can do it.
Yeah, I think so. One game, why not? Just pairing so far. Pierce. A punish?
Oh,
nice.
oh.
Got the wrong move. It's still okay, though. I like the punish. Now in the corner. Patient defense. Good defense so far from Huntress.
Yeah, very good defense. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, tried it. I like the jump attempt. No, baits that. Bad spot now. Drive impact. Incoming Justin Wong cleaning up the first round.
That corner.
Yeah, you mentioned that the experienced players are a little bit better at getting out, and you can see the difference right there.
100%.
Yeah.
And that probably just comes from spending a lot of time there.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time in the corner, you get pretty good at dealing with it. It's kind of one of those things that happens. Ooh, counter DI. Justin should spend some super here, which he does to get the burnout. Boom. Man, the block noise when you're in burnout is so chunky.
And then that corner again.
So Huntress has the meter bag. Baits the throw. Justin Wong with a lot of meter here. Level 2 for the kill. It's enough. So just like that, Team Swagnamalo is our new Challengers Tournament champions here. with a dominant performance, beat both teams and then beat Team Chumbas again. Of course, they go home with second place. I think they did pretty well. I think everybody played pretty well for
I
such
think so too.
Like a short time with the game, just a couple of weeks to try to learn everything related to Street Fighter ever. There he is, Justin Wong. That's the team captain. He's looking good. You see he's already smiling and stuff. Justin he's too happy with himself. You know that. That's just how it goes. So congrats to our champions, of course, Team Swagmala. Very well played by them and very well coached by Justin and everybody here. I think all three teams did great for people who are new to fighting games. You know, it's tough. It can be scary. It can be intimidating, but I think all of them did an awesome job jumping in here and giving it a spin. And go show them some love. If you thought anybody's stream was cool today, go tell them, hey, I watched you in that Street Fighter thing and you did awesome. Thanks for participating. Go let them know that you appreciate them playing some fighting games. And of course, they appreciate this 15,000 smackaroos. Of course, the lion's share going for our tournament winner. So thanks to Capcom for providing us not only this cool matches, but 15,000 bucks to our teams today. That is very
cool.
kind. Yeah.
It's so good to have things like this in the FGC. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, because it's cool. We have a Capcom Pro Tour with millions of dollars on the line for all of our competitive players, right? So it's nice of Capcom to be like, okay, what about people who are interested in trying Street Fighter for the first time?
Exactly. Because eventually those people that come in are one day going to probably be pros themselves.
Right.
And so I think especially growing the FGC is really important because I feel like just like how VTubers have their niche tight-knit community, I think FGC is similar in that regard. So I really like that, we're taking strides to expand and welcome new players, especially because I've never wanted to really dabble into Street Fighter as much, but now after watching this, I'm like, dang, I want to play Street Fighter right now.
Yeah, the FGC is the fighting game Chumbas. That's us. We're just vibing, hanging out, and if you want to be involved, you can be involved. The nice thing is, you don't have to be a tournament player to be involved in the fighting game community, right? You can just be someone who, you can watch them, you can stream them, you can just think that they're neat and just check in on them every once in a while. You could draw fan art of them and think they're cool. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're involved.
Yeah, like both of us, I stream fighting games and I'm not really that good, but I do love them, and then you're a commentator and you're not a pro player or anything. So both of us aren't pros, but we love the fighting games, and I hope to see more people join in playing Street Fighter and just, joining the FGC, because the bigger we get, I think a lot more opportunities are going to open on the horizon. I'm really excited.
Yes, and everybody who joins, you guys are Chumbas with me. We're homies. So
yes.
If you think fighting games are cool, you're cool with me. I appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of our action. Catch you guys next time. Have a good one, and we'll see you then.
Goodbye.